Welcome to the show, everybody. My name is McRaptor, and we are about to have a fun time watching some of the best content available in all of Dark Souls and Bloodborne history. We are going to show you a hitless tournament in every single SoulsBorne game ever created. Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1 through 3, Bloodborne. Just amazing stuff. The highest level PvE content absolutely possible out there. You're about to see it. These players are going to go through the entire game trying to be perfect, essentially. They are going to take as few hits as possible, and they're going to go head to head in a team environment. The hitless or no-hit run was essentially born out of need for additional challenge in Dark Souls and Bloodborne content on Twitch and on YouTube. Essentially, these guys got so good at doing deathless runs and other weapon restriction runs and every run that you could imagine, torch only, fist only. They had done everything. And so this genius out there, the HappyHob, he came up with this concept of what if I went through the entire game being perfect? What if I never took a hit from any enemy or boss? Basically, like playing perfectly through the entire game, you know, a 2-3 hour run. That's exactly what he did in February of 2016 when he beat Dark Souls 1 for the first time ever without taking any hits from any enemies or bosses. From that, he inspired an entire industry of hitless or no-hit runners to challenge themselves in every single SoulsBorne game out there to see if they could go through the entire game without getting hit. So in this video series that you're about to watch, you're going to see 10 runners, 10 of the best at all of these games here, go head-to-head on two separate teams. Team Hunter's Dream with FaraazKhan, McDrunkard, Gino Machino, and KWitty23 versus Team Patches, Milty-Milt, HappyHob, Otzdarva, Couch Jockey, and Squillakilla. These guys are the absolute best at these games, and they are going to go head-to-head and try to get as few hits as possible for their team. The winning team, of course, gets to split the prize pool. So there's a lot on the line here, a lot of high-level competition, some of the best content that you can actually even imagine out here in Dark Souls and Bloodborne PvE. I'd say the usual thing, like you should like and subscribe and all that kind of stuff, and you should, but you guys are gonna like this content. Like, it is guaranteed. There's no way that you're not gonna enjoy this. This is the best stuff. So without further ado, here's the video. See you next time. Whoa, Singha, you there?
Whoa,
we're back
hey,
in the cave, man. Wow,
welcome back.
What a dark.
What a good run that was. That was an intense match.
Yes,
all the way to.
It was a good run. It was good all the way to the end. It was fun to see the first thing, and that shit was wild, man. Like, I don't think, like, I had expected Milty to win narrowly. I did not expect 10-1.
Yeah, I didn't expect that either. I would have expected at most 4 hits. But what are you gonna do? False King Allant. Here's the way he is.
All right, so I did this to Team Hunter's Dream last time, technically to Faraz. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna throw a curse. Otzdarva hooligans, please. This is nothing against you guys. I love Otz, but I gotta throw a curse on Team Patches this time. So this
wow.
This is for Team Patches.
Gotta even out the battle somehow, right?
All right.
Oh, Dade Oi. Yeah. Dade Oi.
Oh, that was wild. We should sync up. You ready to sync up browsers?
Yeah, I'm ready. So which one's on the left?
Oh. Well, it's the same team.
Right. Yeah. Got it.
I'm quizzing you.
Think a moment there.
It's McDrunkard. McDrunkar's going to be on the left, guys.
McDrumpy on the left and Otzdarva on the right. Got it.
Are you ready? Are you ready to sync up?
3, 2, 1, go.
There's like browser stuff happening, chat. I know you can't see it, but it's very important that we handle it. So, guys, McRaptor actually looks like Raptor. Oh wow. Okay. All right, guys.
That's pretty spot on. That's what the Raptors of old used to look like.
Yes, I am at least as old as a Raptor as well. Welcome on in, guys. If you're here for the first time and you haven't caught any of these other tournaments, wow, you're about to. This is like panty dropping situation here. This is some good shit. You're gonna enjoy it. So welcome. If you were just watching the Demon Souls match, we are going directly into Dark Souls 2 in just a minute here. We got Singha SinghaVOB.
Hey, what's up? Commentating on all of the runs in the entire tournament this time.
You know what's funny?
Man.
I'm in the west. You're in the east. Like this,
it's kind of true.
You're like on the other side of the pond, and I'm all right. So we're gonna get back in here. We are going to be joined commentators FaraazKhan, who is badass at this shit. He is so good at commentary, and Colmer, who is a badass Bloodborne runner and also a Dark Souls 2 aficionado. So we're super excited for that. We are raising money for the prize pool as well. Not for charity this time. We're not saving any kids. Just money that
this time we're saving the runners so they can afford to keep doing the runs that they're doing.
So they can afford to get good.
So they can afford to get good. I like that.
The winning team, of course, will split the prize pool. The losing team gets jack shit. Of course, we are sitting here at a 10-1 situation. We got 10 hits, unfortunately, for Team Hunter's Dream. Only one hit for Team Patches. So Team Patches is looking to be a very strong contender for that prize pool. But regardless, we're going to have fun. Each match is going to be very competitive, very exciting. So thank you for being here. Anything else before we leave this amazing cave?
No, we should get Colmer in on the call as well, our local Dark Souls 2 expert.
It's a good idea. All right, let's
hop on over there.
Let's see if my overlay is correct. Yeah. Although I still see myself, but I think it's all set up correctly. All right.
That's McDrunkard.
Hey. 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 All right.
How are you?
Faraz just muted me. Or himself.
Yeah.
Colmer, are you there, man?
That's fair.
Hello, hello. Mic test 1, 2, 3.
Hey, mic test 1, 2, 3.
Sound like
My name's Singha.
You sound like a Colmer. Welcome on in, man.
I am excited to be here.
I am excited that you're excited, and I am also exhausted after that last run.
Really, McRaptor? We have 4 runs left. How can you be exhausted already?
Well, do we have 3 more today?
No, that's... No.
Okay, good, because I would die. Okay, we just got 1 more today. Dark Souls 2, Scholar the First Sin. Colmer, tell us about yourself.
Colmer?
Hello.
Colmer?
Oh, all right.
Colmer.
I'm sorry. False start.
First off, no, wait. I told Mogenkai this, and he was a good boy about it. There are no sorries on this call. You will not say...
I will do...
No, Colmer, everything that you do, you are a streamer, man. You're a streamer and a commentator in a big deal tournament, and everything that you do is golden.
McRaptor, I'm a good boy.
Okay.
Hey, everyone. Welcome. I'm Colmer, fellow SoulsBorne challenge runner, no hit runner, primarily focused on Bloodborne. Enthusiast of all the games. I have a soft spot for DS2 Scholar. It's the game that got me into the series, taught me how to get good, and I am so excited and so honored to commentate McDrunkard, Otzdarva, wonderful people, huge inspirations.
Apple pie.
I'm an apple pie boy.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I don't need to introduce FaraazKhan, but
no, do it.
FaraazKhan, tell the audience about yourself.
Hi guys, I'm the guy who gets hit by cannonballs and takes 10 hits against Milky Milk. What's up?
Hey man, how are you?
Oh man, and you are also
a brown boy.
Hold on. Look at this. Well, if you can see the stream right now, you are a world record holder. World first
cheat engine. Yeah.
Dark Souls 3, July
of
2016, just over 2 years ago. Your name is etched into history.
Yeah. Today, yeah.
All right. All right. And these are our runners for Team Hunter's Dream. We have FaraazKhan, Donnie Wreck, McDrunkard, Gino Machino, and Kwitty23. And in green, we got Team Patches, Milty Milt, Happy Hob, Otzdarva, Couch Jockey, and Squilla. Team Patches, of course, is in the lead at 1 hit. And Team Hunter's Dream,
We don't need to mention that.
It has a few more.
We have a few more.
All right. We're about ready.
Plenty of rounds to go.
Yeah, we're ready to get in here. So let's we got McDrunkard in here and Otz. Are you ready to say hi and talk shit before the run? Hey Otz.
Hello. Hey man.
Hi, I've been here a second. I didn't know when to speak. Thank you.
You can
You are
speak
free
whenever
to
you
speak.
want to, sir. You're kind of a big deal, Otz.
Well, if you say it like that, thanks.
Okay. And McDrunkard almost made it on that world record list. What's going on?
He has a
dude?
world record.
No, but
Yeah, no,
on the any percent one. Look, I can't put all the runs on there.
Yeah.
That always comes back to haunt me.
yeah.
I'm sorry, but that was a badass run, dude. That was great,
At
man.
the time, McDrunkard was so much better than I. Like I played this game, literally started a new game, got hit and reset. I didn't even practice. I was so dumb.
Yeah.
Guys, I was
What's going
saying
on?
a little bit earlier.
Yeah,
was
I heard
amazing.
chat was
I enjoyed it.
Telling
Yeah.
me that you were singing and people were enjoying it.
I want to sing to you guys one day.
You may sing later today
Okay.
if you want to.
All right.
Yeah.
All
Do
right.
you have a preferred song?
Yes.
Whatever you serenaded me with earlier was just haunting and mystifying and, dare I say, beautiful.
Wonderful.
I'd go with that one.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. I'm reading between the lines. Otz is like, all right, bitches, let's go. McDrunkard's like, I'm ready to drink. Let's get white girl drunk right after the run. So, actually,
Cheers.
McDrunkard, will you cheers with me at the end of this run, man? Will you crack a cold one open with me?
I'll take a shot for you.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
Everyone's welcome to crack a cold one open or down your craziest, most hardcore Kool-Aid or whatever the hell you guys drink. Okay.
Drink the punch.
At the end. All right. We have a tradition here. Well, we have a couple traditions, but one of them that we do occasionally, and I want to mix it up a little bit, is that sometimes we do the countdown with the ogre voice, right? So here's how it's going to go down. Otz is going to go first and go 10, and then McDrunkard's going to be like 9, and then like 8 and 7. And you can count down. And Otz, if you want to count down in like another language, that's super cool too. I don't care.
Sure.
Once we get to 1, everyone says goodbye with ogre voice, and you do your best ogre voice impression, and
Okay.
it doesn't even matter. Okay.
All right. Sure.
So Otz, you start with 10, and you guys alternate. Let's
Sure.
do it.
Let's do it. 10.
Oh, see, that's not cool.
What the hell?
Ocho.
Siete.
Am I going 6?
Cinco.
Five.
I know this one.
Quattro.
Trace.
3.
Dos.
Pitbull.
Let's
One.
go.
Ogre.
Ogre. What? All right, bye, winners. I'm
Be right back.
so done.
Okay. Bye. Bye, Faraz. Thank you.
Good luck. Good
Good
luck,
luck.
runners.
Good luck. See you later. All right.
Oh man, and we're good to go.
I think we are.
Hmm.
I am excited for this, man. I love DS2.
Any guesses what kind of
Amazing.
any guesses what kind of face McDrunkard was making?
Oh, I wasn't watching it. Was
Me neither.
Was it a weird face? All right. I am tired of entering hits on the left-hand side of the screen, so we got to have some more coming in on the right, man. It's okay.
Yeah, he puckered his whole face like out of like complete and utter disgust.
Oh,
I can't imagine what emotion he was possibly trying to convey.
that was an ogre face, man. Or he's taking a shit. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
both. I think both.
No.
Multitasking is
It's a long
different.
run.
Chat, so
you
you-
need accommodations.
Chat, you're watching their faces like a couple seconds behind because of stream delays, right? So, sorry, we don't have instant tech yet. But if we do our first live hitless tournament, God, that would be amazing. All the faces would be in sync.
Hi.
Welcome back, Faraz. We're in the things betwixt.
Oh, hey. Yeah, I didn't have your banner, so I decided it would be best to join you in the things betwixt.
Well, welcome back.
What do you guys think about the things betwixt? Do you think it's a good name?
The things betwixt is quite betwixing, I think.
Betwixing. Oh, man, you've been betwixt by the things betwixt.
I like it as a tutorial section better, actually, than the Demons one. The Demons one had too much shit going on.
Oh, yeah, there's tons. Saturo is bad, says McDrunkard.
Who's Saturo?
His girlfriend, potentially.
Oh,
I don't
God.
know.
I don't think so.
I have no idea. Maybe someone in his chat?
So it's a meme in Otz's channel. Otz has one of those like partnership affiliate deals with Saturo. It's like one of the meal replacement drinks.
What?
Oh, that's the thing he keeps drinking. Okay.
Oh,
Gotta get
That's
that
not
premier product placement.
it's a sellout drink. I
That's
love
really
those.
funny. That's
I've
really
been trying
funny.
to get a sellout drink for the tournaments, but no luck so far. One day.
You know,
S-
is that technically slander on McDrunker's part?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Is he gonna get sued by Saturo?
Yeah.
Oh,
Not only
no.
that, but we've got subtitles here too. Like we're gonna be able to kind of hear what he's saying the whole time.
That's interesting. Actually, it's very interesting.
It's
this
just-
initial run up is super slow. So this is actually, I think, a really good time to mention choice for starting class as well as starting gift.
McDrunker going with the naked
so-
guy.
Always go in naked guy. So there's really not a lot of options in terms of how you start this run. You're pretty much always going to be explorer. The explorer class, kind of like the thief in Dark Souls 1, starts with a whole bunch of items, presumably picked up by Donnie Recht in one of his Dark Souls 1 no-hit runs. Right, like the character just kind of carried it over.
Colmer, I don't want to interrupt you, but I have to because Otz apparently is dealing with a technical issue. Maybe we can have. Well, I don't know.
Maybe-
Is Otz a
well-
lot faster?
You know what happens when these things
They're about
happen?
the same.
Raptor.
A 10-hit penalty?
Plus 10 hits. Yeah, 10-hit penalty.
And Otz is going to go
man.
offline and go back online. Oh man, that sucks. All right, well
That's unfortunate.
he should be back on soon. So the run's still live for McDrunkard.
Well, it's the curse. You cursed him. You cursed Otz.
Oh man.
Is he
how
drinking
do you-
Saturo in that little picture?
Mm-hmm.
He might
Or is
be.
that like Red Bull? What is that?
I don't actually know what Saturo is. Like is it like a
No, that's
Is-
Red Bull.
is it like a sports drink?
It's meal replacement. So it's like Huel or I don't know what other like
Powder
competitive products
mixed
are.
with water or milk or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You drink it, and you get all the proteins.
So, what is our reset point, guys?
So the
Is
yeah,
it the
go-
Dragon Rider?
Dragon
Uh,
Rider. That is correct. Chat.
Correct.
correct. Yep.
Dragon Rider.
One before Dragon Rider.
All of the rules are linked through the rules command. Takes you to a Google Docs document. It's not pornography, I promise. And you can just click it and I'll steal your credit card info. Or you will learn the rules about this particular match. There really aren't a lot of big differences between this game and others. I'm trying to think of some important ones to mention. You can use bows in this game, which we don't do in Dark Souls 3.
Hey,
Yeah.
Faraz, you got a message from Viking, I think.
Oh, did
Discord.
I?
Wow, are you his courier?
Basically, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. And we're also raising money for the prize pool, guys, so that we can reward these guys for their hard work. So if you got some extra bits or dollars or vehicles to donate, thank you. So we are moving into part of the game that I told them to do first. So they're supposed to do the reset boss first, because otherwise they could like do a bunch of shit and then come kill this guy, and that would be really annoying to me. So they're both gonna go kill this dude first, make him walk off the ledge, ideally, and then
Oh yeah, this is a cool strat. So they're gonna go in on the right side of the fog gate, and then they're going to count, I think, 6.5 steps, I believe. 6.5 steps, and then they're gonna sprint past the Dragon Rider, and that should consistently every time cause him to thrust himself off the cliff. Ooh, even Drunky's doing some soul stuff
This
there.
is lovely.
Maybe
goodbye.
I'm gonna take this opportunity to say that the message was actually for you, McRaptor, not for Faraz.
Oh,
Okay, there we go.
oh, thank you. Let's see what Viking's
Sorry about
sending
the
me
confusion.
news.
so. Most importantly, it looks like Otzdarva's alive. He's moving. He's betwixting as we speak.
I wonder what the
Betwixting all
problem
over the
was.
place.
Yeah.
While we're in this first part, I gotta say I like your clothing attire, Raptor and Singha.
Why, thank you.
I haven't seen your faces for a long time, so it was like, oh man, look at these handsome boys.
No,
Yeah,
looking
we went full on with the getup. We need to keep it professional, you know. We got to look professional for a professional stream.
Yeah.
Right.
It's fashion souls, actually.
That's really comfortable too. I should definitely wear this more often.
Viking, you let me know if that's better, man. I mean, I gotta yell into the microphone a little bit. Okay, Viking. Sorry, Viking's an audio wizard, and he said I was clipping a little bit. So, and I tend to do that when I yell too much.
To be fair though, if you ever check out his stream, his audio is spectacular. It's league of its own. Like he knows what he's talking about.
Lots
he's
is making
studying.
quite the character right now, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
That's a specific set of colors.
I love this explorer getup that everyone goes with. It's pretty, especially the hat.
Viking, I'm glad this is better. Please let me know if I'm still clipping.
Oh,
I have to
Good
test.
work.
I
Good
have
work.
to test, guys. We're at the beginning of the run. Like I don't want to clip the whole time.
That's fair enough. No, you're not clipping. You're fine. So another reason that these two go explorer, I think you can go like hunter or something, but you go explorer because you get some items to kill. I think Moglin is his name, the merchant. The witching urns, those will deal with him, kill him so you can get his clothes. And the reason that you kill him to get his clothes is because these clothes have a silver serpent ring effect, and all the souls you get will be increased, basically. Also, the explorer class has, I think, a little bit higher agility, so it's easier to get to your ADP limit that you want. But there's a bunch of reasons you go explorer. It's very, very important.
So why do we want to level our ADP? What's so
Oh
special
no!
about
Wait! No! This is perfect. Wait!
What?
Is this the real Adam Barker in chat? Is this Adam Barker 89 with the new name? There is the Adam Barker in chat right now. There's no freaking way. Adam, is that you, buddy? You Canadian bastard.
He calls me Rap Dad.
He does do that. Is that the real Adam Barker?
I have no idea who this is. Will you please inform us?
You're about to find out. That is the real Adam Barker. Not only is he a god tier PvPer, he is literally the pioneer and discovery king of ADP and iframes in Dark Souls 2.
No way!
His video changed the world. As it came to Dark Souls 2, he made a video where he did the maths. He slowed shit down. He proved how iframes work. Nobody believed him. He said it was bullshit. And he said, fuck you guys. I'm Adam Barker. And this is my video.
What a hero.
I know.
So, Raptor, since you've watched this video, what does his video say? You haven't watched the video, Raptor, have you?
ADP increases your agility, which thereby increases your iframes, which is kind of a shitty mechanic, but your iframes, of course, allow you to avoid attacks for a longer period of time. So, how much ADP do you want in this run to optimize the no-hitness?
Well, first, like you want to rush ADP as fast as you can. So I don't know how Otz does this, but in the traditional or the old style no-hit run, the old route, you're going to get to 32 ADP as fast as you can, which I believe gives you like 105 agility or something like that. And that's like, it feels good. Like everything feels normal. However, later on in the run, a lot of runners opt to get to I think like 48. I think Otz might even go to 72. In his like all bosses plus DLC 1, 2, and 3 run, which
we're not going to see here.
We're not. Yeah, that's an 11-hour run. He couldn't even do it in one sitting. So, but you know, ADP keeps going up, and it becomes more and more comfortable as you go up. However, 32 ADP is like a nice. This is Dark Souls type rolling kind of feel.
Yes, and can somebody get the link to Adam Barker's channel in chat right now, please?
And then I think if you want something comparable to Dark Wood Grain, I think you have to go up to like almost 85, right? Which isn't feasible in a run like this because it's just too short. And there's other stat investment that's needed.
No.
But I believe, yeah, 32. 32 for a Dark Souls 1 fast roll, equivalent in terms of your invincibility, and then something like 85 if you want a Dark Wood Grain roll with the extra iframes.
Yeah, no, it's I don't know. It's very important, like, because a lot of people will watch soul level run runs or do soul level run runs of this game, and you can tell how important it is to have ADP. Like doing soul level 1 and rolling through bosses. You're not going to do a soul level 1 no-hit run on this game. Like you'd have to be probably Geno level in DS3.
Well, I mean, I'm going to come in here with the actually right now. Hasn't Otzdarva been practicing that and doing that recently?
Yes, but Otz is Geno level in DS2, you know?
Yeah,
Like, so
okay, point proven.
let's say Geno is built into DS3. Otz just loves DS2, you know? You have to have someone that loves this game this much to be able to do that. And Soul level 1, no hit, like that is pretty close to frame perfect inputs for a lot of rolls, you know? It's not easy. And this game I don't think was intended to even be run at Soul level 1.
So we got
probably worth mentioning though. McDrunkard loves this game to that level as well. I mean, how long is he? I mean, he was one of the first runners. He almost got the world's first. I mean, you know, he's no stranger to this game either.
That's true. You're right. Yeah, I remember way back when he was he did actually most of the routing. I believe a lot of this routing comes from McDrunkard. And I feel like the Happy Hob did a little bit of it as well. But a lot of these strats you're seeing here is what the other runners used to complete this. Otz, I think, rerouted this a bunch. He does a few different things. I think he even goes to the first DLC to get Flynn's Ring.
He goes into one of the DLCs. He goes into the Sunken City DLC in order to get the Flynn's Ring. He goes there as well to get a bonfire aesthetic or two in order to not have to deal with a boss or two, so he can fight the Rodden a few more times without having to bother with a few bosses.
Right. There's lots of new mechanics in this game. Like, or sorry, not new, but solely specialized to DS2, like Soul Memory, for example, and
that
Soul
lovely
Memory
feature.
Yeah, so it's a lovely feature. No one, Raptor, did Adam Barker figure that out too? How Soul Memory worked, or was that someone else?
I don't know that he figured that out, but he definitely knew how to use it to his advantage. Adam has, like, Dark Souls 2 was the best PvP I think the whole series has seen, right? DS1 was fine, but Dark Souls 2 took it up a notch, and Adam was one of the pioneers there, and so he could figure out how to have the lowest level build possible so that he could invade you and make you send hate mail on PS4. Like, that was like his whole job, and he's done all that same shit in DS3 as well. But yeah, Soul Memory is a hell of a drug.
Yeah, so McDrunkard's coming up on the first required boss of the game, Last Giant. Going to be over in the blink of an eye before you know it. You just want to stay nice and calm, stay under his feet. You're going to notice he stands right near his Achilles heel, and he tries to bait out a stomp from some people do the left foot. He's doing the right.
Yep. And then he rips off his arm, Colmer. Oh my God, what's happening, man? The Cracker Stream. Did you guys see that?
No,
I didn't.
That was his subtitle, The Cracker Stream. Okay. Wow. But yeah, then the Last Giant will then rip off his arm, because, you know, that's what giants do, signifying the power up to his second phase. He'll start swinging and hitting you with his now disembodied arm. But since you're so strong and you have that rapier, you kill him before he can do any damage. Oh, you know, or Apia.
I think it's the McRaptor.
The McRaptor. God, I'd love to use a McRaptor.
I know.
Yeah.
It's on the extra value menu.
I was gonna say it sounds like a luxury accommodation at a hotel, like a McRaptor. I don't know.
That was kind of like a pickup line, like, "Hey, I got a."
Sounds like something you get at
McDonald's.
Whoa,
Faraaz, I don't think you want to say that word to pick up ladies. That might actually throw some red.
I heard that's how you picked up your wife.
No,
Rapier. You're like, "Hey, wife."
Nope.
The future.
It's an interesting story, but no, that's not how it went down. Actually, I was running away from cougars, and I found my wife.
What type of cougars? Man. That's important.
The kind of cougars that populate bars. But yeah.
Right.
Anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
That's for another time because we are talking Dark Souls 2 right now.
That's fair, yeah.
So I actually have a lore-based question here. Why is it actually called the Last Giant if it's not actually the Last Giant?
Well, because you go back into memory, so that other giant's not a real. He's not around anymore.
Yeah, but there are giants in the Black Gulch as well.
Oh, you're right.
They're not
Singha.
giants. They're like cyclopses.
They're giants.
They don't got eyes, Raptor.
Get out of here! No, dude. There's no. I don't know.
All giants
That's a
have
good
like
point,
an eye
yeah.
hole. Yeah.
You should take that up with Tanabata, Tan the man.
Not
Mhm.
Miyazaki.
Not Miyazaki. Yeah, that's the one.
Tenimura.
Tanimura.
Thank you.
There we go. With
All right, don't blink for this one. Dodge.
Oh man, the pursuer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I blinked. What happened?
He dead.
He dead.
right. So the pursuer, you'll see him once he's dead here. He pops up like 7 or 8 times in this run, or in the full play. There's an area where you can fight 2 pursuers at once. So he's basically just a really strong enemy. But he was actually considered a pretty difficult boss when this game came out. What you can do, however, is you can just dodge past him, queue up the crossbow, and you'll 2-shot him, which is what McDrunkard just did. Otz is going to come up to the pursuer soon. He's lagging a little bit behind. I don't think he's going to opt to fight him normally. I don't know why he would, other than to show off. But
No, he's going to do exactly the same.
Yeah. So fighting him normally at this point in time, where you have fairly limited iframes, though. Wait, what's going on?
Oh man, guys, sorry to interrupt, Raptor, but I think Otz just bought a bright bug or 2 bright bugs and a branch.
Yeah.
This is where the route is deviating for sure. He does not need a bright bug this early. What bright bugs do is they increase your damage by a lot. Again, unique to DS2. It's just interesting that he got it here.
No,
Yeah,
his route deviates a lot. I mean, he goes into Lost City Shulva, I think it's called Shulva, the Sunken City, and he does a lot of things that he'll probably need a set of different items. I'm not entirely sure of the specifics, but I know where he will go.
Oh, that's interesting.
Well,
You'll
so-
see.
It's going to be one interesting fight, one interesting run to watch. That's for sure.
Does this game not feel like 30 times faster than what we were just watching? Like why? Like people call DS2 slow, but this just feels very fast compared to Demons.
No, I don't understand why people keep referring to Dark Souls 2 as a slow game. It's definitely not slow. It's slow compared to Dark Souls 3, maybe, yeah, but definitely not. It's a fast game.
Maybe a little bit clunky, but yeah, no, it
Clunky
operates
and
pretty
floaty.
fast.
Floaty is
Floaty.
definitely
Yeah.
the word.
Floaty
You
and
float
floaty.
around. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's weird.
You can
And
see the
fall
character
damage,
even when
man.
yeah, oh
Fall
my
damage
God.
is legit. Oh man, you fell off that step. You're dead.
You're dead. Yeah, you just be careful of steps because you're gonna die, man.
Yeah.
So curiously enough, Otzdarva, in Otzdarva's routing video, he doesn't buy, as Faraz mentioned, he doesn't buy bright bugs there. They're as good an investment in any, because he doesn't really, other than the blacksmith's key, right, which he just used to gain access to Leningrad, he doesn't really need anything there right now. What he needs is to spend 10,000 souls, so that when you talk to Melentia, you can get the coveted silver serpent ring.
Oh,
Right.
Specifically
yeah.
+1. Yep. So really, I think it was just kind of a sort of neither here nor there. He used to buy like 40 or 50 firebombs to do it.
And can you tell me why the coveted serpent ring is so important right now, Mr. Colmer?
That's a great question, Mr. Faraz.
Soul memory.
So correct for soul memory. In combination with the Seldora set, both of those items give you roughly a 20% increase in souls, thereabouts. And it's both of those items are very much required to hit the 1 million soul memory threshold that's required to open the Shrine of Winter.
1 million, yeah.
1 million.
Million souls.
Right.
Yeah.
How do
So,
you
like-
know when you've hit it? You have to check the menu, right?
You can check
You
it.
can check
yeah.
the menu.
Yeah.
But well, if you do the route properly, you're fine. But if for example, McDrunkard or Otzdarva missed the Silver Serpent's ring, or they were not wearing, nice little barrel toss there by Drunky, they were not wearing the Seldora set. Oh, one dog lived, so that's really kind of
That tends to
sketchy.
happen. It's always that one too that wants to
Yeah.
do that.
Interesting
Good thing
enough,
he's
you
got
see.
arrows.
Pursuer
Yeah.
Part 2, but no ballista this time.
He doesn't have to fight him. He can just open his chest,
Yep,
dodge
and
one attack, and he's
Peace
fine.
out. Yeah.
This
just
pursuer
needs to
also
run out,
has-
right? Yeah.
As soon as
This
you get out
pursuer-
of his line of sight, yeah, he'll just go away.
You don't even need to dodge that guy. That's
No.
the thing. A lot of his attacks you can strafe. But as Colmer was saying, with soul memory, so basically what's going to happen is you're going to watch both of these guys do this run, and they're going to fight the Rotten 4 times. And in order to do that, they need to pick up 3 bonfire aesthetics. That's why their starting gift was actually a bonfire aesthetic, because they pick up that one and they pick up 2 more in the run. And the reason they do that is because fighting the Rotten 4 times gets them enough souls to get the soul memory requirement to get through, I think, the Shrine of Winter, something like that.
That is correct.
Wait,
Shrine of Winter.
I have something really important to say.
Yeah.
Chat was trying to tell me, and I didn't understand what the hell they were talking about. Apparently, I accidentally clicked closed captioning. I didn't even know that was a thing. Oh, it's only a thing when people enable it. So apparently, McDrunkard enables that on his stream, and that's why that was happening. But you can shut it off.
Yep, you can shut it off.
And now I don't have these annoying texts just coming up all the time.
You didn't know about this?
Back to the Shrine of Winter.
Back to the Shrine of Winter. All right. So going to the Shrine of Winter basically gets you to Drang Lake Castle. That allows you to progress the game. Normally, what you would have to do is you'd have to go to the 4 areas of what is this world called?
Drang Lake.
Drang Lake? This place is called Drang Lake. The 4 areas of Drang Lake, you'd have to kill the Old Iron King. You'd have to kill.
Oh, and you would not want to go there.
Freya, yeah, and you'd have to kill that other one. But the Old Iron King, especially Old Iron Keep, is just like very difficult to no hit. So instead of doing all this additional routing and stuff, they kill the Rotten 4 times, and that's where soul memory comes in.
Yeah. So to clarify, you need 1 million soul memory, which is total accumulated souls over the course of the game, which will unlock the second half of the game for you. Therefore, eliminating the need to kill 3 of the bosses.
Wow, this math, guys. This is really
it's complicated stuff.
This is really inspiring.
This game actually, I think, as far as an any percent no hit run is concerned, I think has some of the most diverse and most intricate routing, right? In terms of freedom and opportunity and complexity. Compared to a run like Bloodborne, for example, there are exactly 8 bosses, and you're never doing them in a different order, right?
Right.
You're barely using different types of weapons, are you?
Right.
No.
Also very true.
Yeah.
Also very true. There's a lot of flexibility in this game, again, because you have sort of an option. The first half of this game is, sort of 4 discrete linear paths, kind of like Dark Souls 1. Right after you get the Lord Vessel, you have to go track down the 4 lords. Very, very analogous to that, which is what gives you access to the second half of the game, Drang Lake Castle and onward, which for these 2 runners, by and large, is going to be almost exactly the same. So what we're seeing here in terms of the route diversion, right, is really the first half of the game is just a great big item finding expedition. We need 2 fragrant branches, which allow us to unpetrify statues that advance different portions of the map and parts of the game, and then 3 bonfire ascetics, again, to get enough souls to hit that 1 million soul memory.
But 7 out of 10 people on the internet agree that Dark Souls 2 is the best Souls-like game.
So for sure.
It's better than Neo.
Yeah,
it's better than Lords of the Fallen.
What are those last 3 saying? Are they like, oh, it's Sinner? Actually, it's I don't know what else.
Neo was number
Surge?
2. Neo was number 2, and then Lords of the Fallen had 5 people that liked it, and 3 people liked the Surge.
Ross, I heard you'd love that game, Sinner. It's your favorite new Souls-like game, right?
That's a terrible game. Anyone who's gonna play it, by the way. I'm sorry, Sinner devs, if you're watching this, but you need to make a better game. That was disappointing.
I actually enjoyed the game, but
did you?
It was fine.
Oh my God, Raptor! It was $25. You got 8 bosses. And 2 of them were okay.
It should have been $10, or they should have added 3 places to walk through. But
I mean, to be fair though, I hesitate to say this because of spoilers, but one of the bosses in that game was an absolutely delightful reskin of everyone's favorite boss in Dark Souls 2. There was a boss that looked almost exactly like Nishandra, and I feel as though that alone was probably worth $25 for the opportunity to fight Nishandra again.
I thought you were going to mention the Phalanx remake.
I was thinking Old Iron King, actually.
How about the Tower Knight remake? That was exactly Tower Knight.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
from Demon Souls. Like it was the exact same boss, same moveset, everything.
Right. Quick run back to Dark Souls 2, which we're currently streaming. Darva has just completed the last giant and locked in. No, wait, he's already locked in, but he's completed the last giant.
He's really locked in now.
Yeah, he's really locked in.
He's truly locked in. Look at that expression on his face, the little head bobble there. That gets him going.
That's the head bobble of the locked in player.
Oh man,
that's his tradition.
Yeah.
So just a quick update on McDrunkard. So when McDrunkard went back to the Lost Bastille, right, he went through this whole treacherous path. He, exploded the fire barrels to kill the dogs. Went down and opened a treasure chest, right, that was guarded by a pursuer enemy.
How do you remember all that?
How do you
I
not?
need to get you on the instant replay team, Colmer. Like you got a memory. Like, wow. Okay, carry on.
So the whole purpose of that great big expedition was to get a fragrant branch of yore, and that fragrant branch of yore was used to unlock access to the Shaded Woods. So this is one of many ways that McDrunkard can go about trying to satisfy the requisite materials he needs for the rest of the playthrough. Weapon upgrade materials and bonfire ascetics. This whole entire route of the game, the next couple of bosses he's going to fight, is solely for the purpose of one bonfire ascetic and some upgrade materials for the short bow and the rapier. That's the whole purpose.
And McDrunkard currently picked up the red Tearstone ring, which we referred to quite a bit in the Demon Souls playthrough. This is actually a red Tearstone ring this time.
Yeah,
it is. And you'll notice he was being very careful. He was killing the dogs there. So, drunkies on. You don't need to kill those dogs, but I guess 1 in 100 times or whatever, they'll somehow hit you. Right here, he's gonna come up and shoot some trees. This is the Shaded Woods, as Colmer was talking about.
We got Pursuer coming in on the right here. Are we gonna get the quick hit?
Quick hit it is. He doesn't even look either. He just goes for it.
Doesn't care.
He knows exactly where he is.
Free souls. All right, now we're going back to the scary ghost forest.
Yeah. So what happens here is there's a bunch of enemies, and I don't know what type of enemies they are, but that you can't lock onto them basically, and they're semi invisible, like you can see through them. So for some reason, if you hit certain trees, again, I don't know the lore of this or whatever, but the trees will moan, and the moans will apparently annoy the Shaded Wood folk because they'll start hitting the trees more, causing more moans, causing them to have like this chain reaction of just like, let's hit trees, so they moan, so we hit them again. And that's how you get through this area unharmed. Trees moan, the enemies aggro to the trees, and then you get to just walk by as if nothing happened.
Wow.
Yeah. So McDrunkard's gonna run up a little hill on the left-hand side here. For all Souls players, one of the timeless items, right? The Chloranthy ring. Chloranthy ring, I believe, +1 is in this chest right here. And the NPC that he just went out of his way to talk to, Vengarl, is the first time that the player is able to buy weapon buffs, where he doesn't have very many upgrade materials for his rapier, is going to be critical for the next 2 bosses.
Oh, my bad.
So
it's okay.
Just to catch everybody up, if you're just joining for the first time, we did finish up the Demon Souls run. Team Hunter Stream did take 10 hits. Team Patches only 1 hit. So this is a team-based competition over all 5 SoulsBorne games: Dark Souls 1 through 3, Demon Souls, and Bloodborne. This is the last match of the day. Tomorrow we will be doing Dark Souls 1, DS3, and Bloodborne. The winning team of the tournament, the one that gets the least cumulative hits, does split the prize pool, which you can contribute directly by hitting that subscription button or donating bits or dollars.
Or robbing children from a hospital.
And selling them on the black market.
No! This is illegal.
Oh, yeah. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Donations or subs or bits. Those are good stuff.
Or beer.
Or beer. Yes.
So it's also notable, because Colmer was talking about this earlier, Drunkard's route through Najka and Congregation. So he's going to fight Najka and Congregation. Otz, I don't believe is. Otz is already in No Man's Wharf.
Otz?
Because
I thought Otz could also skip Flexile Sentry.
He can. He's going for Gavlon. Because in addition, a lot of people that have played DS2 might remember Gavlon Wheel, Gavlon Deal.
Gavlon Deal.
Beautiful impression.
Well done.
Beautiful impression. In addition to selling any items that you pick up that you don't need, Gavlan also sells, I believe, poison arrows and poison throwing knives, which I believe Otzdarva uses for a boss much, much later in the run, the Demon of Song.
And did you guys know
Really?
that Gavlan is actually voice acted by Avoiding the Puddle?
What? Really? You're lying. Get out of here. Stop saying. So why are you even doing that? Why would you do that?
I'm super gullible, so I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah.
But
I have no opinion on the topic.
It doesn't feel like too far off, right? You can
I don't
see
even
it
know what
happening.
you're talking about.
All right.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
You guys might
All right.
notice Otzdarva running through No Man's Wharf. These enemies, the little crawly boys with the forearms, sort of.
Cowering in
I
fear
don't
from
quite-
the fire of the torch.
They're kind of like
Correct.
Correct. What are they? They're weird.
They
like
look like they
monkey
belong in
boys.
Bloodborne almost.
They're like
Yeah,
They're
they're like
basically-
little.
Yeah, they're basically like people, but with arms.
it's like
Yeah, people with arms. Yep.
oh
That's
yeah,
the one.
Yep.
people with arms.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Basically people with arms.
All right. So you're seeing the curse build up here on the left here with McDrunkard. Unless curse actually procs, it does not count as a hit. That is the same thing with basically any effect like that across all of the games. So
Yeah.
no problems as long as you don't
Keeping in
actually
mind,
get
keeping in mind
cursed.
that it's from a trap source and not an environmental source.
So we just saw it right there. Yep. He bought poison resin. Otzdarva bought poison resin for his weapon later in the run, as well as poison throwing knives and poison arrows.
Mhm.
And I believe Gavlan is the only NPC in the game that sells those.
Time for
He's also going to hop
Scorpion
through
Bobs.
an illusionary wall.
Yes,
Oh.
Scorpion buff. So
There
this
we go.
this is Nashka. She's a little bit tough because she has a very specific way you need to fight her. So Otz is going to stand right here at the tail, and he's going to bait an attack.
That's
Um,
not odds.
Oh, sorry, Drunkard. My bad. Drunky's going to bait an attack, and if he gets this attack with RTSR and the weapon buff, he can pretty much just kill her.
and
However-
like that.
Jesus.
that.
That was
However, if he doesn't get that attack, if he gets something else, if she dives down, then he usually has to homeward bone because of magic or whatever. It's
Oh,
more
yeah.
specific than it looks, but
the homing magic in that attack is just brutal.
oh yeah, it's terrible.
If you see it,
It often comes out in multiple waves too. And from what I've heard from some of their commentary, the hitboxes are very visually deceiving, very inconsistent. So it's kind of like how in Dark Souls 1, for example, some runners will homeward bone if the four kings use their magic attacks. Right, the projectile, because the hitbox is very inconsistent, it's very long duration. So it's one of those like sort of RNG based selective resets.
Yeah, it's a rough thing for sure. So you want to kill Najka before she goes underground, in most cases. Now Drunky's making his way through Gavlan Town. This is where Gavlan's family lives.
that's the official name too.
That is, yeah. I
You will
read
see
the
that
wiki.
on the Factual Life wiki,
yeah.
which of course is always
Streamer.
correct.
Excuse me, streamer. It's the Doors of Pharos.
Are you sure that doesn't translate to
Hmm.
Gavlan Town?
Pharaohs with a PH.
With the PH. That's Gavlan Town, man. But he's going through this area to get to Brightstone Cave, Seldora, which is where you would usually fight Duke's dear Freya,
A big spider
big spider lady,
that
with
we
two faces.
just kind of saw in the last game, actually,
Oh yeah, just like Armored Spider. Yeah.
Except with two phases.
and extra little spooters too.
Oh, that's very
Fingers.
interesting. He actually is just stopping there. He's going back. He's not keeping his RTSR. He's going to fight Congregation, but I guess he'll have to reset up
Ooh.
RTSR or something. Something happened.
Who was watching that on what would have been the world first run there? Congregation was the boss that did it all in.
That's the one, yeah.
I was actually watching that run live, and then I think I caught the aftermath on Twitter where it was determined that he had actually taken a hit while performing a backstab on an enemy
Oh yeah.
on Congregation, and that is the one hit that took away the world record. Hob beat the run. Was it later that day or the next day?
I think it was the next day. It was a partial.
It was
Like so for
partial
some
damage, yeah.
reason, no, you when you're backstabbing, you get partial iframes or something. Like it's really needlessly
you
complicated.
get
but-
reduced damage taken versus just invincibility that you have in the other games. So
Right.
Which
So-
is another reason why Dark Souls 2 is a little wonky. But
Yeah.
It just goes to show how much effort they actually put in to try and make Dark Souls 2 into a really, really good game. Because it's so intricate, it's a huge world. There's so much happening at the same time, and if you think about it, I mean, the graphics are just wonderful. I actually really like it.
Bad news bears here for McDrunkard. Really, really bad luck. So he has 3 of the mining villages chasing him, and he's got to take these guys out one by one if he wants to proceed.
Well, they are tanky. They take like 7 shots to the face.
he's
Mr.
got
Colmer.
the bow, so I mean, I think he'll be okay.
I think he'll be fine.
In an ideal situation, though, if you path down this little danger
No!
cliff,
Took that.
No!
Wow.
He missed. Oh man.
One hit from McDrunkard.
I eat my
Yeah.
words again.
Yeah, Raptor, you gotta stop saying that.
Sorry, man. It's not my fault. Your team keeps taking hits.
It's your fault, man. It's not mine. Okay.
I cursed Otzdarva's team.
So McDrunkard, that means they're gonna win. So McDrunkard took a hit there. What he was doing is he was trying to go for a poke. He just barely was out of range there to do it because he has a stone ring. He got it from the big hippo mother. The stone ring, what it does is it basically increases stagger potential. The opposite of poise. It reduces, that. But he just barely missed, and he got counter hit because of that. So that's it's not a good hit to take. That's not a good hit to take.
That's unfortunate.
But he seems fine. He's just like, oh, that sucks, and he's gonna keep going. No problem.
Nothing else you can do, really.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Otz is just flexing his pectoral muscles. If you look every now and then, you can see a little bit of a flex. You'll all have to look closely.
Oh, look at that
swear.
McDrunkard's RTSR setup. Beautiful. Just jumping off a cliff.
Yeah, no, that's very good, actually.
I
didn't
like
know
that.
you could do that from there.
So we got
Did he-
Faraz checking out the physique, and we got Singha Professional as always checking out the game. What are you gonna do, right?
Sounds about right.
Well, like K. Whitty said, Mr. McRaptor, I process everything. I see all of it.
You do.
All
You
of
see all of the pecs.
it. All of the facts. All right, we're
So
going
what
into.
kind of comments do you have on McDrunkard's specs?
Well, his pecs aren't in screen, man.
Yeah, you can't really see him.
Maybe we can get them on screen.
You can ask. You were free to.
Wow, guys.
Absolutely.
Wow, stop objectifying these streamers, okay? They're human beings, okay?
All right, here we go. Congregation.
Oh,
Human beings with arms.
This is the fight.
Human beings
I'm
with
imagining
arms.
he doesn't do backstabs anymore, huh?
Nah, he'll
Oh,
probably be
he
very
great
goes for it.
play.
Oh!
Great play by McDrunkard.
Oh.
He got in there. The two congregation members already out. Very, very well done.
It's very
They heal,
specifically
don't
done
they?
too. Yeah, very well done. Yeah, they heal and they throw like lightning at you and stuff. It just becomes
Yeah.
a little bit scary to deal with.
Right.
Being a little bit
nice.
ballsy there, but pulling it off. All the congregation members are done. So if he wanted to, he could finish these off with a bow. He's saying, "No, I'm an expert though," and he's making it work.
He knows what he's doing.
He does. This is his game.
It was an unfortunate hit, but my God, McDrunkard is good at this game. Like, seriously good.
Very, very confident, very fast. He's not thinking about anything. He's just on autopilot. He knows what to do.
He doesn't even
Well done.
bow him down on the ground. That's not the easiest thing to hit those guys on the ground. It's a little bit more specific than it seems. But Drunky's, he's confident in this and saying, okay, well, I'll just hit these with my McRaptor.
Yeah, which is especially interesting because lately he's been doing the bow stuff. So he should have he should be mostly used to actually using the bow, shouldn't he?
There it is, guys. That was the aesthetic. That was the whole point of this venture, right there. That one aesthetic.
Just to grab that
and
one
it was
aesthetic.
Costly.
Correct. It was also it was super fast. You guys might not have seen it, but killing Magus and Congregation and Scholar gives you a Titanite slab.
Oh, yeah, it
so
does.
it's
It does. You're
huge
right.
route differential. Otzdarva can't get a +10, or at least not safely going through Shulva. McDrunkard's able to get the rapier all the way up to +10 because he opts to go through Shaded Woods.
However, Otzdarva instead goes into the DLCs and gets Flynn's Ring, which greatly increases his damage and actually outclasses McDrunkard in terms of damage near the end game.
It does. That's very true.
I think there's a few places where Oz doesn't even do RTSR because he says he's doing so much damage he doesn't need to because he uses Flynn's Ring.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain he doesn't RTSR on any of the Rotten fights. I'm pretty sure of that. We'll have to wait and see.
We'll have to. Yeah, I think when he was Go ahead.
So not only does he not use red tear stone, single one better, he does the rotten at New Game Plus level after the first bonfire ascetic before he goes to Shulva. And at that point in the run, he has a +6 rapier, a +6. McDrunkard is already well at a +10 and 40 dexterity by the time he fights the rotten the first time.
Gotcha. Man, how do we know so much about these routes? We're not
Also,
even running
this is
them.
just marvelous.
Oh, I love this.
Massive jump.
Oh, Michael Jordan.
Streamer
Oh.
showing off.
I love it.
Yeah, that's the thing about DS2 is if you jump off of a ledge, you get propelled so far for
no.
God knows wise reason. But it's just like that would no one would try and jump that. People would be like, yeah, I'm not going to make that. But no, you can make that no problem.
No, the backstory of the character, while you may not remember it in game, the character is actually a professional Olympic long distance jumper.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we need to look real closely here, friends. There on each run, there is one opportunity for Forlorn to invade. That is horrific. Correct. And this is McDrunkard's. He didn't get it. He didn't get
Is
it.
he gonna get? Oh, that was really close on that
he's
bone,
fine.
man.
Nope,
Oh.
he's
No,
fine.
what are these? Wait, what are the forlorn? What are these forlorn you speak of?
No, don't spoil it. Let's wait for the first
Okay.
one.
Oh, look
Okay,
at that!
good
Ott's
point.
attacking the frog through the gate with a spear. Well
Oh
done,
yeah,
Otts.
he does that.
One little
What
bit
that
of
does
animation.
it pushes the frog away a bit, so he's a bit safer when he's standing over here dealing with the rest
What's
of the
gonna happen when he
frogs.
pulls this lever?
There's a bunch of pregnant mothers are going to come out.
Oh my god. Oh, they are kind of pregnant, aren't they?
They're pretty pregnant.
Or they've got really big balls.
Big balls.
Nah, I
That's
don't
confirmed.
know. Yeah. Throws 2 skulls here because the door behind him is opening very slowly. Why they make doors like that in this game, I'm not sure.
Dramatic.
Bows the frog down. That's a basilisk, so that enemy will curse you if it gets its basilisk spray off.
Oh, where is he
on you.
going?
He's just
He's
making-
off to the
He's
side.
waiting it out so he can go through.
Oh, that's smart.
So
That's
he-
smart.
So he doesn't have to fight those big ball guys.
Mhm.
Yep. And now he's going to do what McDrunkard did prior in the run. He's just going to make a quick little pit stop here for red tear stone.
No, he doesn't go through the shaded woods, does he, Colmer?
The the red tear stone is right up the left-hand path, I believe, from the
Right,
fork
but
road.
does he still
Yeah.
go all the way to Najka
No, he
bonfire?
Oh,
or...
he does not. No, I'm sorry.
That's
He
okay.
just
Or at
gets
least
the red tear stone ring and then leaves.
That's
We'll
an
see.
easy
We'll
thing
see.
for us.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
And of course, he needs this bonfire because they're going to be coming here later for the Shrine of Winter after they've got enough soul memory.
Lovely place.
Yeah, that's where I want to live. Shrine of Winter. Why not have a little villa there?
I wouldn't mind me a villa next to the Shrine of Winter. Technically, I have an apartment in Sweden that's kind of the same thing. I mean, it's frozen and stuff here. And it's the place I live.
Sweden is the Shrine of Winter. Is that what you're saying, Singha?
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
basically.
Oh man.
Watch
just-
out for
I mean,
hippo.
it's cold.
Hippo.
That's so scary.
Hippo.
They both do it, and I don't understand why. That hippo
Look
comes
at
and
this.
he
Is
just
he
he
running
just
back
tickles
the
you.
entire way?
Yeah, he's just running back. He's
Uh,
not doing what's it called? But that hippo is very consistent actually. It's not scary. There's some hitboxes. There's some really weird hitboxes in all the Souls games, and that hippo has never hit. I don't think any of the. I've never seen that hippo hit any of the runners, and it just feels nice. Feels comfortable. It's
just-
not something.
Need
you
to
should
shout out
worry about.
some supporters of the prize pool guys. We got Karilli Strebkov with the $10. Thank you, man. He says thank you guys. You're amazing. Good luck to Otzdarva, and his all bosses run broke my heart. Oh no.
Oh,
And N64 Dream Animal with the $5 says Otz will finish the run with a helicopter man build, and J Dog with the biddies as well. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank
so
you.
I'm sure
thank
you.
you.
So I'm sure you explained this earlier, Colmer. But why was Otzdarva just stabbing a tree?
Yep. So exactly the same as when McDrunkard went through. And Faraz spoke about this prior. When you hit the trees, if you look really closely, there's some trees in the woods that are a little bit wider. They're a little bit thicker, right?
And they moan.
And they moan, and they also have faces. They also
They
have
do.
faces. The
Creepy
trees are very
faces.
much alive. And if you hit those trees in any way, right, arrow, firebomb, melee weapon, they moan, and that attracts all of the invisible enemies that for a run like this you better hope you don't see.
Do you know though? Do you know what it spells when you look at Nate? What?
What?
Is sex?
No.
What?
What word does it spell?
What word does what spell?
Naomi backwards.
Naomi.
Imion.
I moan.
Oh wow.
I moan.
Wow.
What are you saying about Naomi, man?
I'm saying Naomi might live in the forest.
Hey, Naomi, you're a forest lady. Or guy, if you're unfortunate.
So, confirmed Naomi is the name of all the trees.
Don't name your kid Naomi.
I really hope you guys don't think less of me. I have no idea what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I don't know where that
Not
came from. I have no idea.
Moaning trees. It's their names.
Raptor's been at too many soccer games with too many,
It's been a long day already, guys.
It's been a long day.
All right, we are back at the descendant of Ape Jesus there.
Oh man, not really. He's like a rejected disciple.
Okay.
Checked it.
All right.
Oh.
It's fine. If you don't know who Ape Jesus is, he's in Dark Souls 3. We'll point him out tomorrow. Don't worry about it. Oh man, we got the raid coming in with Reb. Reb, thank you very much.
Reb's pretty cool. She drinks a lot of milk.
She does.
She drinks a ton of milk, man. Oh my god.
Wait, is it not normal to drink a ton of milk?
She drinks like liters of milk a day with really good posture.
Well, it's healthy.
That's
Lots of calcium, right? Promotes bone health.
Yeah,
She's
exactly.
got
You got to be a strong skeleton.
strong bones, probably. Yeah.
I hear it helps her not go hollow.
Look at this. Otz is in. There's a male scorpion down there who's a bit of a mofo. But no runners come here. We're seeing a lot of different stuff from Otz, man. It's actually really cool. He's in trouble though. This is kind of scary. He's got
with a ghost?
Invisible, yeah.
Which is
And-
not,
and
in fact, an invading player or a player in a different world. It is actually an enemy, which you sort of learn the hard way when you're playing this the first time.
Yeah, he's being very careful. He's making sure that the enemy's not going to shoot him. He's not going
So
for that
what's-
chest. Or is he?
He might be. I think that's what
I
he's
suspect
going
this
for.
is a reactive strat to learning the tie breaks won't be based on time because he didn't come here in any of his routing videos. He's here for probably, I would guess, an upgraded weapon. I don't recall what it is.
What was a
because
Titanite
it's
thing?
Also,
Could have been a
possible.
Titanite.
Yeah, there's a Titanite chunk there as well.
And we're
Yep,
at Pirates
that
of
was
the
it.
Caribbean.
Oh yeah, favorite boss. So this is the Flexile Sentry. I don't believe Otz will fight this. You
He will
got two
not.
sides. You want to keep him on the mace side, the double mace side, because those are the easiest attacks to avoid. While he's fighting, the water is rising, and if the water gets to a certain level, he won't be able to roll. So there's a timer on this fight. However, this is pretty easy unless you get the double sword side. So pretty standard. Run in, dodge,
Yep,
punish.
That's a GG.
Well
Make
done.
sure you don't get behind him because then you got some difficult attacks to deal with.
Much like the last giant, Flexile Sentry is intended to be a fairly early game boss. And at this point, McDrunkard's coming in there with, I believe, his rapier is currently a +7. So he's able to just dispatch that boss way before the water starts building up, before he's in any real danger, before he gets any combos from the half of the Flexile Sentry that has the scimitars. Because some of those combos can be very scary and cover a lot of distance.
Mm-hmm. And especially when you're in an arena that's small and
Oh, this is fun on the right here.
Oh man,
Oh, the fall damage.
Oh,
that's some knee-breaking fall damage.
yeah.
You'll notice
And this-
that Otz also did get the silver cat ring for this. He wouldn't be able to do this without the silver cat ring. I think he even needs to level up health a little bit because he does this a lot earlier than McDrunkard. So he doesn't have the dexterity required for certain falls. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Correct, and it's part of the downside of the fact that he skips so many bosses, right? Because there are two ways to increase your health in this game. You can either level your vitality stat, or I believe you also get a small amount of health for leveling any stat up to a specific point. I believe it's at lower levels maybe 5 points of health level, and then later on 2. But just leveling up other stats, endurance, for dodging and attacking, dexterity, adaptability, gives McDrunkard enough health that he doesn't have to worry about that with the silver cat ring.
Mm-hmm. You'll notice McDrunkard here. He's coming here again for the sole reason of a bonfire aesthetic. There's no bosses, there's no nothing. He just has to make his way through this area with the bow. 2 dogs here. I think he's going to use fire arrows just for the bonfire aesthetic, so he can get enough soul memory to get through the Shrine of Winter, as we said earlier.
Meanwhile,
is
Otzdarva on the
in
left
Sweden.
going down towards the gutter. What? Sweden? Yeah, Sweden. He's going towards Sweden.
All right. You know what
Meanwhile,
sucks though? Speaking of winter areas of Dark Souls 2, wouldn't it be great if we could go to Horse Valley?
Ooh, you left the second word out. Oh!
I already
Yeah.
dropped an F-bomb earlier. To keep it PG-13, I can't personally be responsible for saying it.
Horse Frog Valley.
Horse Frog Valley.
God, those horse frogs,
I
man.
called you
Jeez.
frogs earlier, actually.
You- did
on
you?
accident. Yeah.
Frogs.
I'm fairly certain you only get a couple oopsies before you go from PG-13 to rated R.
That's true, yeah.
Well,
that's fair enough.
but this is the second show now, right? This is a different one, so I can say Horsefuck Valley.
Ooh, can
Oh,
you?
Man.
Oh, man. Oh, I can't swear because you did.
Oh, man. All right. Well,
Okay.
anyway.
I mean, I already promised I'd be a good boy.
yeah.
You're
You're
good
always
boy,
a good
man.
boy.
Be a
Colmer.
real boy. Yeah, well, that's
So-
fine.
So
Otzdarva
beautiful.
is in the gutter, and this is the worst area, I think, consensually. That's not the right word, but not consensual, but
Your
what is
mind's
the
in the
word?
gutter.
My mind's in the gutter.
Unanimous.
Yeah.
Unanimous.
Unanimously,
500.
yeah.
I'm sorry. May I just
Ubiquitously,
ask?
whatever. Yep.
May I just ask? You say the gutter is the worst. Is it actually though? Because he has the Black Gulch coming up after the gutter.
Well, the gutter and the Black Gulch are like the same thing. You know, they're linked
What if
to
he
each
gets
other.
Forlorn Invasion in the Black Gulch?
Then that would be pretty bad, man. That's
Oh,
like rip run.
McRaptor, there's so much worse. There is so much
Yeah,
worse than Forlorn in the Black Gulch.
But look at
that's
this
pretty
route,
good.
man. Look at this Otz route here. He took quite the shortcut. This is not
Mhm.
McDrunkar's route. This is an Otz special. You know, like he did not. Oh, he got a chunk there too. This is a good gutter route right here. Way
Okay,
quicker.
He's put a lot of hard work into this.
He didn't have to kill any enemies or anything. He's just running past these
No.
guys. He's being
There are very
nice.
few enemies in his routing. All you have to do is land in the right spot and deal with whatever comes at you.
Pick someone up there. What is that? That's a big scary boy.
Hey,
oh my
Knight.
god.
Oh, he just hit him.
No.
Daddy,
my
he took
God.
a hit. He did. You can see it. Oh, he took another
2
hit.
hits.
Is he
No
gonna?
way.
He didn't take another one.
Oh
Okay,
my
so he's
God.
still okay. Oh,
That's
he was
2
scared
hits.
there. That's 2 hits on Otz.
I didn't even know that guy was there.
It's rough.
Me neither. Man,
I don't-
now McDrunkard's in the lead again.
I don't think if you take the longer, safer route through the gutter, I don't think he typically sees you.
Yeah, I've
It
never seen that
Judging
guy.
by the look on Otzdarva's face, I think even he looked surprised that enemy aggro.
Here's what I think happened. Actually, I think I know what happened. So he was bowing down. He was shooting a guy with arrows. One of those little, hollows. And I think what happened is he accidentally changed his lock on to that guy, shot that guy, and aggroed him. I think that's what happened. So that was a lock on error. I think that guy would have just let him go and just slept if he hadn't have done that.
We're
That was unfortunate.
We're getting
Unfortunate.
some unsubs and unsubs for Otz now in chat.
Oh, don't be mean to Otz. you Otz's community, you unloyal chub mothers, man. Come on.
They're just messing, man. They love him.
Yeah.
He is their Otz
Messiah?
god. Yeah.
The Messiah Otz.
They worship his ass, man.
I do.
Oh God.
Oh,
Look
Well-
at Otz smile. He heard you, Raptor.
That was not expected, huh?
That was unexpected, but everybody makes mistakes. Some people make 10, but it's ooh, that was a really
I
cool
love
jump
that.
there.
I love that jump.
Oh
Landing
wow.
on the acid jar, so
Oh,
he can
wow,
just
6
dodge
strats.
from the top. Then immediately getting all the way to the Black Gulch. Lovely, lovely place.
Statue hits are hits by
So we
the
have
way.
some- Some lovely Dring Leg gymnastics in a questionably low gravity area. Right, I don't know. That looked like it was a little gravity defying to me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But also worth noting, he just grabbed the second fragrant branch of yore, which is what's going to allow him to get the bonfire right at the end of this absolutely terrible little hallway through the Black Gulch, so that he can get in and out of the rotten fight safely and quickly, which is a big part of why this strat works.
Not only that, but he can get invaded by Forlorn here. Forlorn, I believe, invades here a little bit commonly. You got McDrunkard here on the left, I believe, on your screens. Yeah. Throwing fire bombs to deal with these statues. These statues are actually a little bit hard to deal with.
And why the hell can't you shoot them with arrows? It's the dumbest thing.
Yeah, it just doesn't work. It would be so much easier because another thing about Dark Souls 2, and like I think you guys saw in Demon Souls, but they just really suck at getting throwing trajectories at all.
Oh.
So you can change the throwing trajectory in Dark Souls 2 by like a pixel, and your firebomb will fly like across the screen. It's actually just like they didn't put any attention really into throwing trajectories here.
It's pretty
Which
bad.
only makes when, and we'll see it shortly when McDrunkard gets to the gutter, which only makes his strategy for getting through the area that much more impressive. The man is the Olympic shot put master of Dringlaic with the fire bombs. Like he can no scope hit a trap statue from 100 feet away.
Easy. Yeah, I think the normal runner would take probably about 40 to 45 fire bombs into here. If you're very accurate with your throws, I think you can do it in about 13 to 15. So we'll see how confident Mr. McDrunkard is with his shot putting.
Crow, thank you for the biddies. Block on
Thanks,
errors. Oh man. Yeah, so chat's saying that there's potentially different bow setups you could use to hit them down with. So maybe it works with iron arrows. I don't know. I haven't tested in a long time. They're saying it works with a great bow, which I'm sure it would. It sure as shit should. But that's not something that you're gonna have access to. So
I mean, realistically, it makes sense, right? I mean, how would you be able to break a stone statue with a wooden arrow?
With a lot of strength, man.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. But I mean,
yeah. I mean,
all right.
Arms on humans. Yeah.
Yeah. Human arms.
Human arms. Yeah. Yeah.
Also worth noting, Otzdarva's use of the spear, right? As we were just discussing, we can't take out these statues with arrows, right? Because they don't break. The additional poke distance on the spear makes sure that he can get the statues taken care of nice and easily, right? Without putting himself in danger.
Yeah. And I guarantee you guys, if Otz had equipment available to him that he could put an arrow through these things, he would be doing that right now. But try it at home. Send us a clip of you putting a wood arrow through one of these statues, and I will give you a free sub.
Oh man, McRaptor, not McDrunkard. Look where Otz is going. He's going down a different route.
He's going down. Yeah.
Giant
Lucatiel wave into the statues even.
Interesting.
He's going up to destroy the statue so he doesn't have to deal with them, I think.
Oh man,
smart man.
Yeah, he's very meticulous when it comes to this area. Destroys basically every statue, so there's no chance of getting hit by any of them.
You don't want the poison spray, man. So that's really cool. This is really cool routing by Otz.
Yeah, this is also interesting. He throws the fire bombs to bait out the worms by barely hitting them, so that way he can deal with them and not have to worry about them suddenly jumping out of the hole.
And there you go. You'll see the throwing trajectory of the fire bombs. And these guys are obviously incredibly good because they've done this a lot.
News bears.
Forlorn invasion.
Bad news bears.
Someone was a bad boy.
Okay, so he's dealt with this before. He knows what to do. We'll see how. Okay, he's just dropping down.
He's like, bye.
Bye. Yeah, he's like later. I think he's gonna try and knock.
He's gonna
knock him off.
Wow!
That's good. That is good.
Man, McDrunkard
Perfectly executed. Perfectly executed.
Easy.
Oh, that was
easy.
excellent.
This is the kind
You
of
can
thing that
see
just
the relief in his
tickles
eyes.
my
Oh,
balls.
Oh man, gets the fist pump there. Forlorn's out.
Oh, sexy, man.
Well done. Well done. And you could
Jesus.
see it. He wasn't panicking or anything. He's like, I know what to do. I'm gonna do it, and he did it, man. That was well done by McDrunkard.
Yeah, they've put both of these runners have put so much thought into their routing, so they know exactly what to do.
We debated the Forlorn situation at length. We said, should we just say go ahead and quit out? And after much discussion, these two badasses here were like, nope, we ain't no bitches. Let's just go for it. Let's let Forlorn invade us, and we will act like men, and we'll
make it work.
Yeah,
we'll make it work. And that's what they did. They spent weeks routing Forlorn invasions.
Practicing a stupid RNG red invader, right?
Yeah, because you can't
because-
really practice it either because
No.
Forlorn doesn't always invade, you know? So it's just like, huh. So
Just a massive RNG element. So it's basically just maths, trying to look at what could happen and how would you possibly deal with it. Just looking at the area.
Ooh,
Yeah.
horrible.
coming up with strats,
Ooh.
making it consistent. Drunky being very brave here, going for the McRaptor kills on the worms.
McRaptor.
You know,
McRaptor.
he's been doing this.
McRaptor.
Drunky is giving me some
Hmm.
chills right now.
Right. Otzdarva has been
Wiggles.
invaded by Woodland Child Gully. That always happens, as far as I understand.
Mhm.
That is correct. Yeah.
It's
Correct.
either
And
Gully
there's
or
a
Victor.
very
isn't it?
good chance. Yep, there's a very good chance that Gully will fall off on his own. Not a
really?
very smart boy. Yep. Right. So he used the fragrant branch that he picked up on the way into the Black Gulch, right, to unpetrify that hollow. Kills the hollow, grabs the bonfire, and because of how narrow that path is, poor little goober over there is going to have a lot of trouble getting into the bonfire area, and will honestly quite likely fall off.
Like he did there.
Probably, yeah,
Like
probably
he
something
fell
like that.
Okay, here we go.
We're in the rotten
So,
times one.
Otzdarva going in with full health, not using RTSR because he feels that it doesn't need to be done.
Although it is a big damage differential. Remember, this is Rotten 1.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
feels like Rotten 4 right now on traditional runs.
Yep.
Yeah.
But they're going to be fighting the Rotten 4 times each.
Hmm.
Otz might even chop off one of his limbs. I've seen him do that in his runs. This is a little bit of a difficult fight. It's going to be more difficult for Drunkard in terms of fire, like the area around him. It's dangerous to step back into the fire because he'll die. He has low health. It's going to take longer for Otz because he doesn't have RTSR. But generally, it's a pretty easy boss.
Not only does Otzdarva not have RTSR, he also doesn't have a fully upgraded rapier. Yeah, look at the damage differential.
Yeah, you're right.
Right, McDrunkard's already caught
Okay.
up. Right, he'll get the kill well before Otz at this point.
Oh yeah,
That's
way
for sure.
before Otz.
But
And-
Plus, you're going to see McDrunkard being done with all of the Rotten way before Otzdarva is, because McDrunkard has already picked up all the bonfire settings that Otzdarva needs to go and get.
That's true. He has to go to the DLC now. So Otz is being slower. It doesn't matter. Otz is being slower at this point. But
ooh, whiff there on the R1 attack.
oh, another whiff, Raptor. Did you see? Did you see?
Yeah, whiff.
Or were you calling the future whiff? Like
No,
you tend
that
to
was
do?
the last one. Okay, that's a GG, but all right. So, McDrunkard obviously has to be careful with his positioning. One step in the fire, and that's a death.
Mhm. He knows it though. He's got that mental map. Now the thing about the Rotten is it's not a hard fight in terms of mechanics. What makes the Rotten difficult? Oh, Otz is setting himself on fire. What makes the Rotten difficult is the amount of time you spend in that fight, because it starts to wear at you and your mindset and your mentality. It's like almost like staring at yourself in the mirror for like an hour. You start to see some stuff that you wouldn't see if it was just a minute,
Yeah.
Wait, how many times have you done that?
About 7. No.
Oh,
Standing
okay.
and looking at a mirror.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, wow.
I actually haven't done that, but that's what came to mind. Like,
After a while, you're
the-
like, who is that guy?
yeah, you just start to see stuff, and that starts to screw with your muscle memory, because it's like,
Yeah.
like the things seem a little bit weird, and it's not like people who don't run this game won't realize that, but it's very much a fact. You'll see people get hit in Rotten 3, Rotten 4, just because of that. Not because it's hard or mechanically challenging or whatever, just because you spend so long dodging the same attacks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can see here Otzdarva opting to kill the giant. Why he does this is that it will give him the key to go into the DLC. I believe.
It
no, wait.
It
It's something
gives
else,
him a
isn't it?
key to a door. Yeah, it one step removed. So it gives
one
him,
step.
I think it's called the Forgotten Key, and he can go back down the little jumping puzzle in the Majula Well. And there's a new door that he can open, which has the Dragon Talon for DLC 1.
Oh boy, Colmer, did you see
There
that?
we go.
McDrunkard almost took a hit. He got stuck between the Rotten and the wall with the explode attack.
Oh boy.
Okay, so that's 2
As-
Rottens done
as-
for McDrunkard.
Yep, and he's going to go through, and he's just going to go right through and do all 4. Otz isn't in a position yet at this point in the run where he's going to be powerful enough to do that. So he's gonna just whittle the giants down in here. Witching urns. That's
Oh my God, look
the
at
Mr. Magoo
the
throws that
victory
Faraz was talking about
He
in Dark
whiffed.
Souls 2.
I don't know if he whiffed or those hit, but
No, I think they
Hmm.
whiffed.
yeah,
Yeah,
they
at
did
least
whiff.
one of them whiffed. Yeah.
He's got the poison arrows too. Like these things are not easy
Yeah.
to kill. So, and fighting them straight up in this dark area is it's not something you want to do. So he's trying to take these out.
They also it's difficult to see them because of how dark this area is. But the giants are equipped. They're dual wielding these giant like wooden like great club beat stick looking things. Completely broken hitboxes. Very inconsistent. Very lots of lingering hitboxes. Lots of delay. Think like Taurus Seaman in Dark Souls 1, right when he slams down. And
Damn
3/4 of a second later, right, you get hit by an earthquake.
Damn it, though. He got a soul of the giant from those guys that I was just convinced they were like cyclopses, but they have to be giants.
Yeah, you see what I mean?
Okay,
They're
Singha. All right, hey man,
Yeah.
I'll give credit where credit's
Lore.
due. Not the last giant.
Actually, I'm gonna give you some credit there. There is actually one soul of the giant that does not drop from a dragon. No, that does not drop from a giant. It drops from a dragon.
But maybe that dragon is a giant, Singha.
It is a giant dragon. So
It's a giant
makes
dragon. Now,
sense.
is that a giant or is that not?
No, it's just a large dragon.
All right, McDrunkard going in for rotten number 3.
And we're gonna throw up the replay of Otz that hits from the Hate Night as well, in case you guys are just joining. Did take 2 hits already on the run.
Drunky has been whiffing a lot of these rotten hits actually.
The important part is he's not getting hits.
He's not getting hit. You can whiff as long as you don't get hit.
Hmm.
Now the rotten itself has a few different attacks, but you can dodge most of them by walking backwards or just rolling into him. They're all telegraphed and they're all. Oh, look at that! Drunker gets the hand removal.
Oh, nice.
His hand's gone. So whenever the rotten attacks with that arm now, it's just gonna have less range, which is a
Very
really
useful.
nice thing. See, look,
Borderline,
nothing.
like almost like a little pitiful, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Well, yeah.
The rotten, I
thought it
believe,
would just
will.
remove his moveset, but no, he still attacks with his broken arm.
Yeah, he will eventually regrow his arm, I believe, but I've never seen it. So
Yeah, it takes way too long for that to happen on a run like this, right? The fight is even on New Game 2, right? The fight's only taking him maybe a minute or 2.
Yep. Man.
So one more
this is
left
the-
for Mr. Drunky. And you'll see once he pops all these souls, he's gonna have so many souls here that he's gonna get like 50 in a bunch of different stats. Like he's gonna power up big time when he goes into the second part of the game.
Worth noting though, look at so Otzdarva's leveling up right now. Look at what his character level was prior. He was level 27, guys. He had 23 adaptability, which gets him to the first big threshold for agility, right? For dodging, which we discussed earlier. A handful of points in dex, and that's it. Base health, base endurance. Very, very woefully underpowered for what's supposed to be really close to a middle 10 game boss.
And that's something I find with Otz is he has a very specific style, just like Couch Jockey has a specific style, and so does Gino and everybody. But Otz is he's very comfortable not with no excess. Like he's comfortable not taking his time, but going in without an advantage, where a lot of runners will want every advantage they can take. Otz is just fine with saying like, no, I know this game enough to just not do it, you know?
And one of the places where you'll see that is that by the time we get to the final 2 bosses, right, the second to last, considered by most players, I think, to be the most difficult boss on this run, McDrunkard is something like, I believe, almost 30 to 40 character levels above Otzdarva. It's pretty substantial.
And again, their runs are pretty similar in time, I believe. So it's just a preferential thing. It's how Otz prefers to play the game. You know, and he's comfortable with it.
We've got some lore experts in McDrunkard's chat here. Did you guys know that Rotten is actually Solaire?
Oh man, really?
No way.
No, he's the worm in DS3, man.
Yeah.
So this is what happens when the worm shits. It becomes the Rotten. So it technically is part of Solaire.
I see. Wow, that's some good lore. Thank you. Tanabata, man.
Yep. That's what I'm here for.
Oh man, I'm getting called out on McDrunkard's channel.
For being a nice boy. For like an apple pie.
They think I'm not observant enough. They say I won't notice them. Unbelievable.
What?
Don't get trolled, man.
Yeah.
Don't
Wait,
get
what?
trolled.
Listen.
McDrunkard opting to go for a quick break.
All right.
Excellent, excellent.
Well, he's
Ooh.
got some work done.
Raptor chopping off the arm there. What do you think McDrunkard's doing? Do you think he's doing some friction stuff?
Some what?
You know, some friction, Singha.
Might be clipping his
Friction.
fingernails, maybe. You know,
Could be doing that.
That's true.
There's some
Keeping
friction
your
in
hands
that.
clean is very important.
could be doing
Yeah.
shots.
Shots of friction, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Shots and friction often go together.
They do, yeah. Like a bunch. You got two hands after all, right?
Yeah. Well, we have two hands, but does he?
Well, I don't know. You gotta ask Singha. Singha, does he have arms like a normal person?
Who are we talking about?
Well, the Rotten's only got one right now.
That's true. The Rotten only has one. This is
No. The Rotten has many arms. You can see them all over the place.
Ooh, he grew it.
Look at that!
Oh,
Oh,
he
that's
heard
so
us.
cool.
He
He
heard
heard
us.
us.
He's like, I got
The
my
one
arm back.
re-rotten, man. The one re-rotten.
They had to do it to
Rotten.
you, Singha, because
Well
you
done.
said they had to do it. Or not Singha, sorry,
to do-
Colmer.
Oh, this is the part that I've been really looking forward to. Actually, Otzdarva going into the DLCs.
Oh.
I've actually never seen this. I'm very excited as well.
Oh, it's so cool.
And-
Interesting to note about him going into the DLC. He gets the Flynn's ring, he gets the bonfire aesthetic, but he also has 3 opportunities to get invaded by the Forlorn while he's in there.
Ooh.
And
Yeah,
he
there's a
can get
scary
more
place.
than one.
What do you mean? More than one forlorn invasion?
Correct. Not at the same time, but he can separately get one forlorn invasion, and then later in the DLC get another one.
So, Colmer,
No,
do
no,
you
no.
know? Do you have the forlorn invasion parts or areas memorized? Like, do you know exactly where he will invade?
I will tell you roughly when in one of the instances, but I don't know this. No, actually, I think I know both.
What? But Colmer.
Oh yeah, Colmer. What do you know?
What do I know? So I know on each run.
Forlorn's easy. Look at how McDrunkard takes care of it, man. He just drops down, sits there, knocks him
Oh,
twice.
there's
Get outta here.
There's a couple potential forlorn invasion spots in this DLC that turn into like guerrilla trench warfare. In one of the circumstances, Otz will spend literally minutes dancing around an elevator shaft, and poor forlorn just can't figure out how to catch up to him. But
Poor
worth noting,
forlorn.
worth noting though, the forlorn that invades here, because it's DLC level content, has roughly 3 times as much health.
And-
5,000 HP.
And he has a different weapon, right, Colmer?
I believe so. I believe the Shulva Forlorn, I believe, has the Scythe, which is the more dangerous of the two variants.
That is correct.
Yep. So there's a Forlorn with the Greatsword, right? The iconic Greatsword that we see in basically all the Souls games. And then there's another variant with something very similar to the Great Scythe from Dark Souls 1. And it has some lightning fast heavy attacks as well as running attacks. To the point where Otzdarva, I believe, is honestly concerned about dodging them on reaction. So that's like you want to be in a different zip code. You want to be well far away and try to find some sort of spot where you can just kind of run him around in circles and whittle him down with a bow. That's pretty much, I mean, that's his only real recourse if he gets invaded there.
Yeah, you're not going toe-to-toe with forlorn. All right, I'm very interested here because, well, McDrunkard's going to make his way to Dranglight. He's going to shoot some enemies down and stuff, all stuff we've seen. He's going to set up RTSR here. It's notable that if you jump too far, you will die, which is how DS2 works. The smallest little bit of damage will kill you, and that's why he's healing up, because he wants the perfect jump, which is interesting. I'm very interested in this Otz. Oh, look at that. Look at that jump by Drunky.
That was beautiful.
Good job.
Yeah, fall damage in Demon Souls, and especially in this game, definitely not linear with respect to height. There's you know, you take a little bit of fall damage and like, oh, you scrape your knee, right? And then there's like, you have like a dislocated hip, right? Like there's no in between.
Your feet disintegrate. Okay, so we got Otz going through here. Of course, this is completely his routing because no one else goes into the DLC for the any percent.
Actually, I created this routing here.
Oh, did you? Was it you, McRaptor?
Yeah.
It was you? Were you hanging out with Adam Barker and just talking strats? And this just,
Man,
you know.
I guys, I don't fangirl over streamers at all, except Dr. Disrespect, Hob a little bit, and Adam Barker. And I don't know what it is, but Adam Barker he's such a badass, man. People like a lot of people don't even know him, and he's just
he's Adam Barker.
He's the embodiment
he's got a good name
of DS2. Yeah, exactly. He's got a good name. He's from Canada.
He's an animal. There'd be a lot of noise, lots of barking, and probably likes you too, Raptor.
Yeah.
So while McDrunkard kind of has a long and winding road leading up to Dringlake Castle, right? Lots of hiding behind pillars, lots of whittling things down with the bow.
Thrilling combat, you mean?
Yeah, I would say electrifying. I would call it electrifying.
Mind-bending action.
On the flip side, for
Look
anyone,
at those stairs.
Okay.
OSHA certified, by the way.
Worth noting that this is the place where Otzdarva might get invaded by a Forlorn.
Oh boy, this is a scary place. Who built this
Correct.
place, man? Who built this? You can't build it like this.
Colmer did.
Colmer was. Oh my God, Colmer!
Fireballs.
You throw those fireballs.
Is that a wyvern or a dragon?
That's a big dragon.
Dringlake.
That's a dragon. That's a dragon.
It's a real dragon.
It's a dragon. Okay, no Forlorn here.
Do you guys know the dragon's name?
Sin.
Midder.
Mid. That's the one. Yeah, it's Midder.
Yeah.
It's actually Squilla. Squilla is the dragon's
right.
name.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Squilla Dragon is what his full name is.
Look at this elephant just like edge walking the whole time.
I do believe that. You sounded exactly like Mogenkai right there.
Hey guys, I'm Mogenkai.
That sounds nothing like Mogenkai.
That sounds exactly like Mogenkai whenever he tries to do an impression of anybody else.
No, Mogenkai is like, thank you guys, thank you for being here, thank you for the GGs. I'm Mogenkai, and
that's Mogenkai in real life. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the second Forlorn place, I believe, so Otzdarva seems to be safe.
This is a really sketchy area, though. As soon as you go down there, a bunch of enemies pop out, and that door, of course, is not really a door. It's a moon calendar that you have to walk through somehow by pressing a switch.
Faraz, you said you didn't know anything about this area, man.
Listen, I read the wiki while Singha was talking about Mogenkai.
Come on.
And
you cheater.
I'm a speed reader, man. I can read fast.
How fast can you read?
As fast as Colmer eats apple pie.
That's pretty fast.
That's Extra Life, though. Never being wrong, ever.
Ever. Yeah.
All right. We shouldn't be mean, because like those guys put a lot of work into that stuff, but
Okay, here we go. You see Otzdarva running over the switch to close the door.
Do they though?
Yeah, do they just make stuff up and write it down?
Oh, they stream now too.
Do they? Oh,
yeah.
well.
Stream video.
Shout outs to Fexter Life.
Yeah.
Probably better than IGN.
Probably better than IGN. That's a real high bar there.
Yeah, I'd be very disappointed if they weren't. Yes,
so
Colmer.
McDrunkard's got McDrunkard has a little bit of housekeeping to do. He's got to clear out this room because there's this lovely ghost. And this lovely ghost greets you right as you open up the front entrance to Dringlake Castle. Sells all sorts of goodies, mostly lightning arrows.
Meanwhile, Otzdarva is trying to clear away all of the crap that's happening over at his side. Check this out. Not this.
Oh, this is spooky. This is very spooky.
Hold on, I got a question for you guys. Yeah. Why can you push a stone switch with wooden arrows when you cannot pierce a stone statue?
That's like asking. No, you can't break stone, but you can trigger buttons. It's fine. There you go. He throws a firebomb to trigger the switch, so he can go into the room that he needs to go next.
All right. Did anybody else see Otz's health drop?
He's walking on spikes.
Yep.
Yeah, he's walking on spikes.
He walked
Kinda
on the spike,
like
right?
redstone
There's
code.
not any like thing that comes out of the wall, right?
No,
nothing.
Okay.
Nothing can hit him there.
He doesn't
so
seem concerned, so I'm fine. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine.
All right, good.
But let's be real though. Does Otz ever look concerned?
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. He looked pretty spooked when that guy came out of nowhere in the gutter.
Hold on. I'll prove it to you.
All right.
Prove it.
Chat says it was actually fall. damage as well.
Oh, fall damage.
Which he probably missed a step, and took a ton
That's
of help.
fine. It's fine.
No, I'm just
Oh man, McDrunkard with the 250 lightning arrows.
That's it.
Oh man, he's going cheap. Usually you get about 340. Whatever.
on
He's
the
perfect.
came out of my mouth. I don't know
on
what
the
that
budget,
was.
man.
He's perfected the bow stuff. He knows exactly what he's doing.
All right.
All right, here we go. Otzdarva picking up Flynn's ring, I think. Yep.
Yes,
Flynn's
sir.
ring.
There it is.
There we go. Massive damage boost right there. It's absolutely broken.
And this right here is like the intercept point on the run, where Otzdarva sort of goes from having a slight competitive disadvantage to having a slight advantage. Right, sort of from here on out, once he gets through this last little bit of Shulva here for the bonfire aesthetics.
This is supposedly concerned odds.
Yes, it's concerned odds, man.
That's what I am
Wait,
informed.
Where did you post this?
His face right now. Chat says this is concerned odds.
This is concerned odds. Interesting.
All right, hold your breath, friends. Hold your breath. Hold your breath.
I've seen him do this quite a few times. This is actually, this can go wrong in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
This is fine. This is fine. No one saw that.
Okay.
Yeah. But this next part, oh my god, this is interesting to say the least. He baits the ghost first to make it look away because he can't hit it like at all. So it looks away briefly. That allows him to run over to the side before he turns around, and then he can get away from it.
Oh, get out of there, man.
Yeah.
Man,
Oh,
look
nice,
at that.
nicely done. Look at that.
Oh,
He just baits
Ring
them
around
off.
the rosy. Get
It's
out of
amazing.
here.
yep, grab him, get out.
No. He's gonna deal with the
He's-
ghost.
He's gonna let one
He's
more
taking
go
his
down.
time.
Oh my god. Oh,
You'd think ghosts could like fly or something, you know?
you think
Not
they could
just
fly over pits?
Come on,
Yeah.
Frost. That's unrealistic. Flying ghost.
blasphemous.
Drunkard going into a spooky fight. Twin Dragon Rider.
You'll notice here that
you get one shot.
he switches the weapon hands as well. So you can two-hand your bow if you hold triangle. That's what he's doing right there.
Mm.
He's gonna go for the kill here. Dies in one shot, no
one
problem,
My
easy.
God.
Second dead Dragon Rider.
Second Dragon Rider, of course, has more health, but it's just a matter of avoiding his attacks. It's not a big deal.
This is actually the third Dragon Rider.
Oh yeah, the
Singha.
third Dragon Rider. I'm sorry, McRaptor.
He looks the exact same too, which is really
Yeah.
high level.
He has the same moveset and everything. His hitboxes can linger a little bit, so it is kind of scary, but
Yeah.
no problem. McDrunkard makes it look easy.
No blue smelter,
And with,
but
the,
decent.
and with the ADP levels they have at this point, with the amount of agility, even if the hitboxes do linger, I don't think they're too legitimately threatening. This next boss, on the other hand, though,
Oh man.
that's
Do we
McDrunkard regularly says this is the most difficult fight for him.
Oh my
we still have a
God.
moment. or
What
two.
is going
Here
on
tonight.
here?
Doing?
What?
They
They can't reach him. They can't reach him.
They got this
They can't
huge
reach him.
pole and they can't
Tiny-
hit him.
No, tiny ledges, man. The poles aren't
He
strong
did
enough.
it. He made it out of there. All right.
Oh, that's hilarious, dude.
Oh.
Wow.
Do know
Hey,
he ran down that bridge, and that bridge could have triggered another Forlorn again. So he's been safe from 3 Forlorns just in the DLC alone.
True.
Okay, so
Yep,
here
um,
McDrunkard's gonna pull off something that's a little bit difficult. What he has to do is he has to kill this enemy, and these are scary enemies, near that little
God.
cup. Near that little cup, so the soul goes in the cup, it activates the giant or whatever, and I don't know why it works like that, but it worked. So now he's unlocked the way forward.
Right.
Brilliant.
Meanwhile, Otzdarva finding safety in that little elevator shaft. That's actually what you guys just saw him do. Is exactly what he would have done had Forlorn invaded. Forlorn will behave exactly the same way there.
So he can't
He'll
get over the small
stand
ledge.
there and gaze at him longingly, right, and just not attack
Yeah,
for
that's
whatever
hilarious.
reason.
Geo with the $5 for the prize pulled. Thank you very much, Geo.
Thanks,
how
Geo.
about flying ghosts with arms?
Oh man, that's next level stuff.
That's a callback to the human.
I hope they introduce that in DLC 4.
Yes, DLC 4.
Hmm.
Reflective Night. That's a good name. So yeah, the next boss that McDrunkard is coming up
McDrunkard
on.
drinking beer already?
Oh yeah, he's McDrunkard.
He's on number 2.
I told one.
He's on number
I
2,
told him
McRaptor.
to crack one open at the end.
Crack.
Well, you need the
Well,
primer.
he might be cracking one open near the end as well.
I gotta go get a beer, guys. I'll be right back.
Bye bye.
Weak.
Friction. Okay, so
And I believe
McDrunkard,
these are our bonfire aesthetics. Yep.
Yeah. McDrunkard is coming up onto the Mirror Knight, and both Otz and McDrunkard say that Mirror Knight is the hardest boss in this run. Maybe other than Throne Watcher and Defender. Otz has definitely said that the boss he practices most is Mirror Knight. It doesn't look that hard, and sometimes you can kill it very quickly, but Mirror Knight has almost combos that go on forever sometimes. So it's a very positional fight. And we'll see it here. We'll see how they deal with it. He has 3 different combos he can do off the bat, I believe. McDrunkard setting up our there.
You have to down the mirror fight fast enough, otherwise he starts spawning ads as well, doesn't he?
That's true. His second phase, he'll pop his mirror down on the ground, and if you don't have enough damage, which these guys obviously do, he will spawn like a big heavy Havel boy or something, and you'll have to fight. Double.
They're the chubby wubby belfry boys that we meet in there's the two siders in this game, the Belfry Luna and the Belfry Saul.
Okay.
The Belfry Luna, right, where we get the next generational Belfry Gargoyles fight.
Yeah.
And there's the little like celestial shadowy chubby boys, right? They run around and they either shoot you with the bow or they have like the little hand axe.
They're big boned.
Chubby boys. Well, I don't know. Big boned and chubby are 2 different things. Because big boned, you can just be big, but chubby, you got some chunk on you, man. You got some grabbable stuff. Like you jiggle when you walk. That's chub.
I think I'd quantify them as jiggly.
Jiggly.
Yeah. So we'd probably want to go chubby. Here's our key, right? That gets us into the Mirror Knight fight.
We probably do want to go chubby. You're right, Colmer.
You guys are so smart.
Colmer's like, I'm very uncomfortable right now. What do I say?
No, I'm debating keeping on with the joke versus trying to say something somewhat meaningful.
Wow.
You don't think chubby people are meaningful, Colmer?
Wow. All right, Rotten.
Wow.
Which one is this for Otz?
This is number 3.
3 of 4.
Singha is apparently me, Raptor. If you didn't.
Yep.
Yeah.
Realize.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I am Faraz.
He is me.
I am Faraz. All right.
Hey, Faraz, what's your favorite pie?
I told people at TwitchCon, actually.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, I'm not telling you.
I didn't go.
Yeah.
I'll believe it when I hear it.
What, the secret? You can ask anybody. They know what my favorite pie is.
I think you're gonna instead of dropping what the actual flavor of pie is, I bet you dropped some Kirby lore on them or something.
No, I legit told them. Like people always think I'm this like terrible person that lies and cheats and steals and
no. You don't lie.
Colmer.
You're just a terrible person.
See, they think this, but I was very nice to everybody.
Oh.
I heard Mogan Kai speak ad nauseum yesterday about how much he enjoyed spending time with you at TwitchCon.
He did. He's a sweet boy.
That means he vomited.
Looking Glass Knight, not a sweet boy. In with the leap.
Oh,
Okay.
Here we go. In with the leap, runs underneath and then buffs. Man, I love that. Then the problem with the Mirror
No
Knight
follow up
is
there. It needs to get behind him.
Look
the
at
interesting
that.
with the interesting thing with the Looking Glass Knight is that if you attack from the wrong angle, you can just hit his shield and it does 0 damage.
Wait, did you guys see that? Was that a backstep by Drunkard? He narrowly dodged that hitbox right there. That was close.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I was
the spacing he's using there is incredibly precise. You want to be much further behind the knight's hip.
He's playing it safe. So now he can just wait here. He does not have to, continue to dodge. He can just wait for the second phase to activate, but he's saying, no, I want to get some openings. He's waiting for lightning attacks, basically. That's where you can get the most punishes off.
Is anyone else dizzy?
No.
I'm a little dizzy with this Circle Knight.
Oh, Drunky!
Oh, no! My God!
Wow.
Whoa, he was
And
being
that's
ballsy
what I
there.
mean. That's what I mean. If you hit the
Jesus.
111 agility, by the way.
Yeah.
Game Sharks.
Oh,
32 adaptability brought to you by Yui Tanimura.
oh
That
my
is,
God! Look at McDrunkard. He's he's
That
as
is-
shocked as we are.
Yeah, that is a lucky,
see,
like a lucky.
That's exactly what I was saying. It's very, very easy to actually just hit a shield and it does 0 damage. It's horrible. It's an
And
interesting
you can
fight.
see it in his chat too. People spamming McDrunkard greed. Like that was greed. That was like you get two. You get two before you see him rotate like that.
Okay, so
And McDrunkard went for number 3, and that did not work.
Viking just linked the sick drunkard backstep. I was thinking it was a backstep. I wasn't sure if it was, but apparently
I wanna
Drunky
see it.
backstepped one of those attacks, which is something that might have not been noticed, but
Oh Jesus! Yeah, he did.
he did. He backstepped one. So that's a very swag mirror knight
That
there.
is
That's
really cool.
That is some showboating, maybe accidental. I don't know, but there's something there.
That is definitely the best move we've seen in the tournament so far, I think.
I'm
No,
impressed.
the forlorn skip was the best, man. He just
Oh,
let
yeah,
him
yeah.
fall off the ledge. That was
Oh yeah, for sure. But okay, so let's say besides Milt's impressive new routing with the lavas and all the stuff, McDrunkard is definitely
What the shit just happened?
dead.
He-
Anyone notice that?
Yeah, he was trying to set up RTSR, I believe. And
man.
he fell to his death, so that's a hit. They're tied up, man.
Karma,
Fall
man.
damage.
He got away easy on Mirror Knight, and
That's how it goes. That's what I
Aw.
was gonna say. You know, you're swagging, you're backstepping, you're doing all these things. It's gonna come to get you. You know, everybody gets 1 or 2, like Colmer said.
Hmm.
Oh man, what a terrible death to take.
This is such a cool battle between these two people. My God.
So Shrine of Amana, Colmer, do you like this place?
It's lovely. I hear it's very temperate this time of year. Just enough humidity, right? Nice and comfortable.
It's a lake, man. It's a
I mean, it's kind of right up there with like a blight town or a valley of defilement. I don't think anyone enjoys their time here.
I enjoyed myself here.
it's got good
a nice-
music.
It's a bit warm though.
It's
Music is
it's very haunting, right? But the thing that, as far as gameplay is concerned, that makes it really difficult is one, the length and the tracking of the projectiles from all of the mage guardians of the shrine, and 2, right? Dark Souls 2 isn't exactly a new game. I believe even in Scholar, it's still based off of DirectX 11, and it's the shading on the ground right through the water is really, really, really poorly done.
Yeah, the ledges of death all over the place.
Right, and you can't see the drop-offs until you're literally almost right on top of them.
It does help if you're walking around with a torch, though.
It does, but even so, the lighting is still quite poor. It's still quite poor, and definitely requires a lot of dexterity and muscle memory in terms of where you can stand, where you'll fall off, where you can line of sight, right, to get clear arrow shots. This whole running section on the way up to the Demon of Song is where the Stone Ring really shines. So you'll notice there are 2 variants, right, of the Shrine Guardians. There's the ones that cast the magic spells, and then there's the ones with like the little toy-sized halberds. And the ones with the toy-sized halberds actually won't stagger in an arrow shot if you don't have the Stone Ring, which is a big part of why that's like kind of like a hard requirement, right? Because otherwise those enemies can start to strafe your arrows and catch up, and the map can start to close in on you very quickly.
Drunkard getting a. Oh, he doesn't have RTSR here, so each of these enemies is going to take an additional hit or 2. This Shrine of Amana is one of the reasons why this run pretty much requires a bow. He doesn't need to kill this guy either, but he's gonna. The enemies here, they all have homing magic, and there's a bunch of frog things underground, and there's just a lot. So you'd say like, oh, why do you not do bow in DS3 or bow in I guess Demon Souls? And why do you use it in DS1 and in DS2? Well, it's because in DS2, the Shrine of Amana, you pretty much need it. You're not going to get through here without a hit, without some firebomb usage or incredible routing, and it's tough, man.
Exactly. It's like you mentioned Dark Souls 1 there. Can you imagine having to go up and get the key to the seal?
Oh yeah.
Without using the bow strats?
Yeah, that's a tough thing. Actually, I've tried to do it. It's really hard. Oh man, it is. Like there are some enemies, some areas, in the Souls games that are really, really not meant to be anything. But here's a room with a full of enemies, or with a bunch of enemies.
And not there's just a lot greater like map density or enemy density, right? In the earlier games, there's a lot more steep drop offs. There's a lot more narrow corridors, right? Small rooms. you know, and the sort of like downstream gameplay effect from that is that it really discourages the player from trying to rush past things. I don't know if you guys have ever tried to just run through this area. You're not going to make it to the fog wall, not consistently.
No, no,
Right.
no, God no.
You know, the earlier Souls games reward like a lot of perseverance, a lot of patience, right? Going through very, very meticulously, right? Whereas in later games with the speed of combat and the more open areas, I think it makes things a lot easier, right? If you just want to kind of breeze on past things.
I
What are
agree.
you laughing at, Raptor?
What are you doing, man?
I agree.
you-
I am a few sips into my
Alcoholic beverage.
pale ale. It's quite good. It's a daisy cutter. And
Mm.
I'm absorbing the whole experience here. I'm reading chat. I'm watching some idiot get banned. I'm listening to Faraz say, fuck you, chat. I'm reading old messages in Discord where Viking was desperately telling me, hey, McRaptor, when you yell, you're clipping. Hey, Viking, was I clipping there? I'm just absorbing the experience.
The full streamer
Good
experience.
thing. McDrunkard there almost got hit. Well, not. He didn't almost get hit. He got in a bad situation where one of these Jesus boys came up and got close
Look
to
at the
him.
speed that these enemies
your-
approach you. It's
Watch your-
horrible.
And those little toy halberds they have some deceptive range. I mean, you got to watch your toes when you're standing up there.
Mhm.
They can. It's hard
I'm
to
sorry.
judge distance.
What are you
Scope
calling
their-
them? Halberd? What?
They're like little toy halberds, right? They're like little, very small halberds.
Oh, you are actually saying toy halberds.
Yeah, they're not like big metal thingies.
Yeah,
just
yeah. They're
no.
like Fisher Price halberds, right?
Yeah, they are actually like Fisher Price helmets. Yeah.
Fisher Price.
How about Walmart halberd?
Walmart? Nah. Then you got some slavery involved and stuff.
I don't even know what Walmart is
Just
all about. I've just heard rumors
Cheap
and
ass
legends.
shit, man. I mean, sometimes you can score a deal, but a lot of their shit's just like cheap, man. It's like,
Hey, Raptor, do you know what that yellow-orange gas does?
it kills your armor.
It corrodes your armor. Well done.
I know this
What
game
a
well.
what
actually.
a wonderful status effect. Or
Doesn't it
Right.
corrode your weapons as well?
It
everything.
does.
Yeah,
It'll just wreck everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's
kind
fun
of like
discovering that. It's fun discovering that in your first playthrough. It's like, why is everything broken? Why are all of my rings and all of my armor suddenly destroyed? I don't
Case in
understand.
point, right? That Shrine Guardian just fell off the ledge. Did
Hmm.
anyone see a ledge there?
No.
Right?
No.
I didn't.
And right here, so McDrunkard's gonna walk around ledges, like you can kind of see him,
You
but he's
can-
taking
you
a
can
very
see it on
specific
the
route.
left side that the water is slightly darker than on the right.
Yeah, you fall, you just sink. These Dark Souls characters can't swim, so you just plummet to the bottom of the ocean if you go through. He's got to be fast here. He can get hit in the back by magic. Another thing about Dark Souls is the doors work weird, and fog gates don't grant you invulnerability. So if
It's
he doesn't
lovely,
look
isn't it?
here, yeah,
No.
he might get hit
Oh,
by
yeah.
magic.
He could have got. Oh wow, this boss is something else.
Frog.
Yes. You cannot stand in close range in front of this boss when he puts his mask down.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You get the quick attack, right? That's what it is. It's like
You-
the Osiris quick attack.
It's exactly like that from
Yeah.
DS3.
Except this guy, he doesn't have any warning on it at all. There's no precursor attacks or anything to pre-dodge it. It's just done.
Lovely.
And
Beautiful.
the nature of this boss, you don't want to fight him from a range because he gets additional attacks on top of that.
Yeah.
God, he's scary, man. Who designed this thing?
Somebody obsessed with penises.
With what?
All right, get in there. One more full combo, you can probably get him down.
Why penises?
Yep, GG.
Please.
GG.
Please.
What do you mean, please?
Come
This is a
on.
frog with
Do you
arms.
not see it?
Really?
No, nothing. What do
Really?
you guys?
Okay, so
What do
what,
people
I
call
what
him?
if I
The
say
semen of
demon
dog?
frog?
Demon of frog. It's a frog, yeah. A frog. He likes frogs. Why genitalia? I don't understand where that came from.
Wow.
Because he's got a foreskin hood.
Oh man, you guys.
How did
You
you
are,
not? How did you not get that?
I don't know where you have been,
You know,
but
There
I
are
have
some-
not been there.
there's
Sweden.
there are
Sweden,
some
man.
benefits of not being sponsored by wholesome companies. You know, we can have discussions like this. Oh man. All right.
Look at that. Okay, so
Oh, he goes in
Drunky-
for a backstab.
yeah, drunk me
Yeah,
over
oh,
there.
that's so
there's
cool.
no prisoners on those guards, man.
Those guards are
goes
scary.
right in.
They have very, very difficult attacks to dodge. Like they don't seem difficult, but They are difficult, just with the acceleration and all this stuff. It's stupid. But he went there and he didn't even bow him down. He straight up fought him, and he'll do that later in the run too. Otz has a strategy for that guy where he turns him around, which is nice.
Right. This is about the part in the run where you're gonna wanna wince a little bit, maybe even clench if you watch McDrunkard. His strats through this whole next area, right, going through the Undead Crypt, are honestly terrifying. You'll find when Otzdarva gets here, he's very smooth, he's very calculated, he's very mechanical, very slow. McDrunkard, I mean, he's very experienced. He knows what he's doing, but to the uninitiated observer, it almost looks reckless. And you'll see what I mean shortly.
Yeah, I'm waiting, Colmer. I'm waiting to be impressed.
Oh man, he's got some sweet jukes, some bamboozlage. It's scary stuff, man.
He
gets
back
through the Undead Crypt very fast.
And that's nice because the Undead Crypt is usually a pretty slow area. Just comparatively, it's not a fun area to do. Basically, any area in these runs that's slow is going to be not fun for most people, unless you're couch.
Unless you're couch.
Shout out to Gavlan's premier poison arrows, right? Making quick works of the little elephant tusk guardian guys.
Yeah.
For Otzdarva.
Yeah.
Poison arrows are really nice in this game, actually.
Wheeling and dealing, man. That's Gavlan.
They work on bosses too, which is
it
weird.
Gavlan it's very important for a Throne Watcher and Defender.
Gavlan.
It's Gavlan, not Gavlon.
Not Gavlon. That's not an O in there.
Gavlan.
I mean,
Gavlan.
Gavlan wheel. Whoa, that was a really bad shot. This guy needs to get good.
Okay, here we go with the Colmer hype up to see if Drunky's gonna be slow and steady and a turtle, or he's gonna be fast and flashy like a bunny rabbit.
Oh no, he's gonna be quick like Sanic. Quick like Sanic.
Quick like Sanic.
Oh man, I wish Pony was here.
When one shield's not enough, why not get two?
Why not get two? And then you can be a door.
Oh my man.
Yeah,
that felt close.
That was close.
He's killing this guy too. He's not using the bow either. Like this guy isn't too bad, but he can, he's not. Yeah. He is still risky.
Yeah. You guys notice the quality of the rain in this game?
I love it.
It's abysmal.
It's almost as good as Demon Souls rain.
There's no rain in that game, is there?
Did you know that the rain? Did you know that the rain in this game actually affects fire damage?
Really?
Yeah. So if you're standing in this area and fire bombs or shooting with fire arrows at those mastodons, it actually deals less damage than it would if they were not standing in rain.
Shout out to that poor Drengley at Castle Knight for the top tier routing. Did anyone see that?
Oh,
he didn't go back down the staircase. He dropped right down. He was ready to charge right at Otzdarva.
He
there.
was.
That was good.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good. All right, so Drunky just ran past that sword knight or the halberd knight or whatever it is.
Apparently doesn't come into this room because he's just.
They just guard that door. They literally will sit there.
That's
and guard
true.
That door.
They do. They're like the King's Guard.
So that's not as easy as it looks. It's a little bit risky, but he did it.
He just
pulled it off, no problem.
sprints. McDrunkard is just sprinting through this place.
Yep.
Oh man.
Oh, just wait for this next hall. Oh boy.
Oh boy. I'm so hyped.
Yes, he's gonna run around, grab the shortcut.
He's getting dark arrows from this guy. You got to go through like a novel of dialogue to get your arrows from this guy. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. He really makes you work for it.
Man, it's a good story.
Oh, is it?
Okay. Right. So he has to chat with Egdane, and then this next part up here.
I'm sorry. Was his name Egdane? Like Egdane? Dane of the eggs?
I hope I'm saying it correct. Egdane, and I'm sure if Gen CV is in chat, he will correct me.
I hope to God it's Egdane. You can eat egg pudding and bathe in eggs.
Wow. Nice.
Is that like an egg dealing Viking? An egg?
What
Dane?
Egg Dane?
So, McDrunkard taking a very specific path with the rapier. You'll notice he's one-handing it, so that the attacks go in a very specific spot. The hitbox seems to be a little bit narrower if you one-hand the rapier as opposed to two.
I see.
And he hits a very specific set of rocks to carve a very narrow path through, so that he doesn't risk him or any of the enemies hitting any of the bells, right? Which will summon magic wielders, which make that running section very, very scary to get through.
It's very clever.
Yeah. Egg Dane would be proud, man.
He would. He's done him proud.
Okay, so we got, when you have an enemy and you give them some doors, what can you do after that? Well, you just double up on the doors. Now you got 2 enemies with 2 doors. So they're of course blocking a tunnel because that's what they do. Like
Ship to loot, ship to loot.
yeah,
Out he goes.
Oh, I love this.
but they're slow boys, so no problem. Junkie runs past them, and he's gonna come up to a massive room of enemies. He's gonna run past that, dodge 1 enemy, I believe, and then we're on Velstad.
Lovely
Ooh.
fella.
The
Who is-
Royal Aegis. Thank
Yeah,
you very
little
much.
known, a long lost relative of McRaptor.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It's true. It's my great
Yeah.
grandfather.
Yeah, this game is a canon to
Wait,
Earth history.
Are you
by the
saying
way.
that because this boss is really easy?
No, what?
I feel like that
Are
was
you-
maybe a dig.
Are you calling yourself easy? What are you doing? Like, not
So-
Viking Raptor.
I am pretty easy.
Velstad may not be the most threatening, but he's got some tricks up his sleeve. And avoiding those is
Ooh.
going to come down
Mm,
to
Dragon
my
Rider.
God.
Velstad right into casts.
Oh yeah, Colmer. Colmer knows what he's talking about. So Velstad has very telegraphed attacks. Very telegraphed attacks. He has 2 phases. The one thing you have to watch for in this fight is lingering hitboxes because his big bell mace or whatever he's using. Why would he use that? I don't know, but he's using it. If you're at the end of it, at the end of the animation, you will get hit. It's dangerous. Second phase, he's going to take this very long phase transition, and
He's not going to punish here unless Velstad follows up. Now he goes in. Yep, gets the follow up. Gets the punish. Out of there.
big slam from Velstad saying, "Hate me like your French girls."
All right, he's going in. One more hit's going to push Velstad likely to phase 2.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. Being very safe, uncharacteristic right now of Drunky with that greedy Mirror Knight fight.
All right, get in that 1-2. Velstad's going to go down. He needs to kill him here. He needs to go.
Velstad,
Yes.
I believe, gets damage reduction here in his magic circle.
Is phase 2 that bad to deal
No.
with?
No, it's pretty much the same. You just have to get behind him for magic, but
Hmm.
no, it's not practice. Like when you're practicing these runs, there's only so much practice you can put into certain bosses, and Velstad
Oh,
isn't
of
a boss
course.
you practice too much.
Did Mcdrunkard just flex on Vendrick?
He did. He
think
poked
he
him in the
did.
knee.
Bullied him, man. He got him right in the Achilles.
What a terrible Drunky.
I personally think that's pretty cool.
So now
I mean,
we're
he
seeing
also-
the
I like Otz's screen.
Yeah, we're
sort of
seeing the difference between runs because Otz is
Yeah.
quite a few splits behind now, which is interesting. It's very interesting his routing because it's not optimized for speed, nor is it for levels or being very strong and whatever. It's just like what he wants to do. you know?
Well,
It's like
with Flens though, like he's going to do a lot of damage. So I mean,
that's true.
and he's comfortable using it because of the all boss run that he was doing. So I feel like this is just more comfortable based on what he's practiced more recently.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And not to mention, it is optimized in terms of the number of bosses.
Mhm.
Otzdarva's run, we get the 4 Rottens, right, which are required. Those are shared between the runs. The first 3 bosses are the same. That's 7. And then everything after Drangleic Castle, right? But he's still 3 bosses short compared to McDrunkard. And this is already a run that doesn't feature that many boss fights.
Hmm.
It's true. No, it's a pretty short run. I mean, boss wise, anyway.
Yeah, boss wise it is. The bosses in this run, like throughout the Souls games, there's like different boss difficulties. Dark Souls 2 has some of the easiest bosses because they just melt in terms of strats and damage.
True.
Other than I think Throne Watcher and Defender and maybe Mirror Knight, like if you took Mirror Knight and you put him into Dark Souls 3, it would be like, okay, yeah, that's Mirror Knight. It's not a big deal because he's, as difficult as the other bosses. But in Dark Souls 2, Mirror Knight is considered one of the hardest bosses because you actually you actually have to do something with him. And Throne Watcher and Defender are difficult because they're 2 bosses at the same time, man.
It's basically
And shout
Sword
out to
Order.
Mirror Knight too for having like some of the most deceptive telegraphy of any Soulsborne boss ever. Whenever we didn't see it too many times on McDrunkard's fight, but whenever he holds up that sword, right, and he holds his sword up towards the sky, you see the electricity form around the sword. There's one of 3 attacks that he can do out of that combo, and the tell for each of them is very subtle, right, in how he rotates his body. But all of the tells, all of the ways that the runner can figure out what he's going to do are very, very delayed, right? So you have to just kind of sit there and be patient and just wait it out and not react until the
We are
very
going into Dragon Rider Part 2 here on Otz's screen. He melted the
Raptor.
bow riding one. Yes. Yes.
I heard
FaraazKhan.
this is your favorite fight.
This is not my favorite fight, but I do like hyping up action, especially if we're going to miss it, because these bosses just melt.
They do melt, man. Look at this. And you'll notice Oz is playing at it very, like, he's playing safe from a distance. He's not standing close. And that's, again, you know, a caution against lingering hitboxes.
That's a GG.
That's a GG.
that flins, man.
It's a lot of damage.
That's
700 damage per hit. It's quite a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, they got the upgraded rapier, upgraded weapons, and then they got RTSR and Flynn's Ring in Otzdarva's case, as well as a buff, a lightning buff, which actually does substantial damage. And I think they have, I can't remember what else they have. Yeah, the bright bug. That's what it is.
Oh,
they can add a bright bug on top of that, and that's how, like, they do like half the health bar in one go. You know.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think it's important to note too that, like, yes, a lot of the Dark Souls 2 bosses are fairly simple in design, I suppose, but it's not like the Dark Souls 1 bosses. Like, most of them are that difficult. I mean, you get ONS and you get a few others, but like a lot of them are actually quite simple as well. It's not really till you get to Dark Souls 3 and I think in Bloodborne that you start seeing some more difficult patterns,
some complexity, some variance rather than dodge, like binary dodging.
And Dark Souls 3, any percent would be a lot harder if you guys actually had to fight phase 2 for longer, but that doesn't end up happening.
That's true. I don't know if you saw that, but Oz just opened the door, ran in, and then came out.
He's just like, okay, bye. Nope.
Which is something you can do in Dark Souls 2. You can close doors. You know?
Wow.
McDrunkard narrowly avoided Hippo Butt there.
Oh man, big shove mother hippo.
And quickly sneaking up on Guardian Dragon, which melts, but is a very scary fight in its own right.
Very scary, yes. Guardian Dragon, like, it should go fast, but it has a bunch of different attacks, and they can all very easily hit you.
Yeah.
So you have to know them. You have to know Guardian Dragon back to front. Otherwise, you're just gambling when you're going.
Look out for stomps. Run away when she flies. That's
See what she does. See what it does.
All right, quick opener here. You can get in 3 R1s.
Like he
Dark
whiffed
for 2, I think. Yeah. Oh, he's going
Relatively
for
safe.
the stomp loop, but he doesn't get it. He has to run away now.
Fire breath.
All right, bail out, bail out.
And now from
That
here,
attack is-
I believe he would prefer to be close, so he has to get in close as soon as the fire is gone.
Right, look out
He's
for
hoping,
fire
Ooh,
Oh,
this
he's
is
hoping,
good.
he's hoping for an on-ground fire breath. That's what he's really looking for. If he can get that, it's basically a GG. But he has to evade basically all of the other attacks when it flies around.
He's
Be
being a
careful
bad
with
boy,
that.
man.
He's getting the bow out.
He's getting the bow out.
It's like, screw it.
Oh, here we go. It might be.
All right, here we
does
go.
not opt for the
Might be
headshot.
it.
Goes
That's
for the
it.
foot.
That's not it.
Oh, he gets the stomp. Now, if he can get a stomp loop here, it'll be good. He doesn't need it. He just
Oh,
GG.
ice cold, man. That was ice
smooth.
cold. Yeah.
melts it down. No problem for Drunky. We'll see if Oz has a problem because, yeah, again, this is a difficult boss.
All right.
Okay, and now Drunky's going into Dragon Town, is what it's called. However,
Dragon's area.
he'll run, right through Dragon Town, and he'll go into Castle. Big
Dragon
Castle.
Shrine.
Dragon Shrine, yeah, and that's
God.
That's the man, the myth, the legend who has no-hit every SoulsBorne game in the world, FaraazKhan.
Listen. Okay. Anyway, yeah, he's gonna go there. It's gonna be a lot of stuff. But Otz is coming upon Mirror Knight, and this is a boss that Otz does not like.
This is a boss where his extra damage will help a lot, though. I think it'll give him a huge competitive advantage over what we saw with McDrunkard. Hopefully, no close calls.
Look at all those dragons in Dragon Town, man. They must love living in
Or
this
Dragon
town.
Erie. You know, either
No. It's Dragon Town from now on.
Erie doesn't even sound like a word.
one. And
Raptor.
there was a lady in Dragon Town, but is she really a lady?
Or is it Mere Myth?
Emmett beat me to it.
Is she also a dragon?
Is she Raptor? You've been reading the wiki?
She might be. She might be.
You guys don't know?
I
know.
have no idea. She's a lady.
She's a
She gives
dragon.
you a feather. She's a dragon?
She's a dragon in disguise, man.
What, the Emerald Herald is a dragon?
No, you're wrong. She's not a dragon. She was just
Chat?
raised by dragons.
She was raised by the dragons.
Yeah.
Hmm.
She's
What
at
if
least the stepdaughter of a dragon.
She's
He's-
got
what-
she's got dragon magic, that's for sure.
Perhaps she dated a dragon. How about
Chat
that?
says she's half dragon, half god. So suck it, nerds.
Got some
There we go.
friction
But
on
she's
She
it.
not a
lulls you to
dragon.
Dringlaic. She lulls you to Dringlaic, right, with her sweet, sweet whisperings. She tries to get you to oust Nashandra, right? It's a power play.
Is that really why we're there?
Yep.
Because she
Yep.
whispered to us?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Ladies will convince you to do a lot of things you shouldn't do.
Yeah.
That's true, actually. That is true.
I should say the wrong ladies. The right ladies, you guys are great. I'm just saying, you gotta watch out.
You gotta watch out. Okay,
And-
right here, what's happening is you'll notice little dragon bros on the side. So these guys are honorable. That's their thing. That's their thing. Dragons in the sky, dragon bros on the ground, they're honorable. So they will let you duel with these guys, and if you kill them, they will let you pass. However, if you try to just run past, they're gonna chase you down and
They're all
give
gonna
you-
try and wreck you, and they will wreck you.
yeah.
There is very little chance of actually escaping them.
They become
Well, they have a dishonorable cousin right up the stairs here who seems to feel differently.
He is like the big boss, bro, though. He's like, yeah,
Yeah.
I got 2 weapons, I can be poisoned, and I have no long range attacks.
Exactly. So
He's
do
cool.
note, if you manage to miss an arrow on that big boss guy and accidentally hit one of the smaller dudes, all of them will start aggroing you, and it's
That's-
absolutely horrifying.
That's not good. Yeah, if they get aggroed here, they're not gonna make it through this area. Like,
All right,
Oh, they
McDrunkard
can,
with the
they
bow.
They can
We got-
definitely
we got
make it.
the-
It's just scary.
We got the dragon guard capped up there. Dude's got the best iframes in the business.
oh man,
Right, look at
Yeah,
that. I mean,
look at
like,
that. Look at that dodge.
wow, he didn't get- well done, man. That's a direct headshot.
And he's
and
power
like, no.
stancing. Look at this gangster.
Look at the Oh wow! Is this the power of the stone ring?
No,
Oh,
the
that's-
drunkard is a sniper, man. That's some very, very precise hits,
Uh-oh.
stunning him. You know, headshots do a thing.
Time to get out.
Oh, my
that
god!
rolling attack.
So McDrunkard is also using dark arrows here. He's not opting for poison, which makes it a little bit harder on him. Perhaps he's saving the
He's-
poison. Perhaps he doesn't have them. I don't know. He's taking them
No,
all.
I've spoken to him about this. Jesus
Ooh,
Christ!
come on, man. What was
Oh,
that?
that look on his
Oh, man.
face, man. Dude, you gotta get
Game
distance.
sharks.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I've spoken to McDrunkard about this, and he said that basically he thinks that dark arrows are enough. He doesn't need to poison them.
Doesn't need to. That's what Drunkard says. He doesn't need to. And will he need
Yeah.
to? I don't know. Here we go. Last few shots. I don't think
Last
he's going to
shot.
take it.
No,
He's
Last
cornered
shot?
right now, but he's all right. All
There
right.
we go.
He's
He's
fine.
fine,
Oh,
he's fine.
man. Well,
Look at
that's
him smile.
Otzdarva coming
Look
up
at
on the
smile.
Mirror Knight.
that's harder than most of the bosses in this game.
Right,
It's
here we go.
true, yeah.
Looking Glass Knights.
Coming with the leap.
Looking Glass Knights.
Oh,
All right. So Otz is fighting him at a distance. He does not want to trigger combos. There's no point because you can't really punish combos with this guy. Another jump, dodges it, no problem. Again, Mirror Knight does have lingering hitboxes on some of his attacks. This is the attack he wants. The spin, dodges it fine. Pops on the right side
Ooh, whiff.
with the
Whips.
shield.
And so did Mirror Knight. Okay.
Yeah, man.
They're real
Gets
good.
another one. He's punishing this. Knows how to dodge that, no
Oh,
problem. Does
nicely
not pull the
done.
drunkard back step.
Look at the damage he's dealing, though. Jesus.
Yeah, one more attack, and he's
Oh,
That's
good.
a GG.
He went for the triple
Oh, there we
McDrunkard
go.
special, but it worked out.
Yeah,
All right.
no
man.
problem. So,
Had he been a bit slower on that, I think the shield would have gotten in the way and he wouldn't have been able to hit him.
Looking Glass Knight, one of the hardest bosses in the run, done for both runners.
Dead.
Otz is now 2 areas behind, approximately.
But that makes sense because he had to start up because he had some technical difficulties. So he did
That's true.
start out a bit later. So in terms of speed, I think they're both pretty evenly matched.
As well as he's using routing from his All Bosses Plus DLC, you know, so the longer areas and stuff will fit better into that full run rather than just the 90%.
Guys, I have to run a McRaptor tournament commercial. Welcome to the McRaptor channel where we are watching the No Limits Hitless Tournament. Okay. We are doing a back-to-back Hitless Tournament, guys. This is the last match of the day. We just finished up Demon Souls a couple hours ago. We are well within the Dark Souls 2 run here. We have 10 Hitless runners, 5 on 2 different teams that are competing for the prize pool. We've got Hunter Stream currently at 12 hits. Cumulatively, Team Patches at 3 hits. Otzdarva.
Pretty sure that's 2, actually. No.
Yeah, right. Yeah, sure, Braz. And Otzdarva and Mcdrunkard are both at 2 hits apiece. So they are technically tied on this match, but obviously Team Patches is ahead in the tournament so far. Tomorrow, starting at 12 p.m. Eastern, we will have Dark Souls 1 with Donnie Recht and the Happy Hob. Dark Souls 3 with Gino Machino and Couch Jockey. And Bloodborne with KWitty23 and Squillakilla. And there's a lot of info on McRaptor.com if you want to go check it out. And if you want to support the prize pool for these guys, donations, subs, bits, tips, cars. Cars. And
I'll go to sick children that we don't really know anything about.
We're not saving any sick kids today.
No, not this time. Just when Faraz wins.
Right.
Just padding the boneless, skinless chicken breast budget.
Yeah.
Why is this so expensive in Canada?
Whoa!
Jesus.
Fireballs. Okay, we're having some fun here in the dream.
McDrunkard bailing out.
No, he's
Oh
buffing.
no, I'm sorry.
Does it kind of look like he wasn't it? It has the same effect.
Yep.
So
It does. Yeah.
these
He's
guys
waiting out the fireballs. There's a trebuchet, right, that's shooting the fireballs in. He's just waiting for those to kill the giants, so he doesn't need to worry about them.
Shoots them buffed up with a bright bug, so he deals additional damage. So he can basically off the giants by himself. Look at the speed they're approaching at.
Yeah, it just based where he is right now. If a giant attacks him, it's going to be a little bit dangerous. Says, hey, we don't
good.
even
There
need
it
that.
is.
Yeah.
And then he starts sprinting immediately. He's probably going to be hiding to the right here, avoiding the giant helmet that's going to be appearing out of nowhere. Right.
A giant
there.
helmet?
Right
Giant
there.
Giant helmet.
It's more like a head.
It's a giant.
I mean, there's a helmet on
headmet.
it, but it's like
It's a
full
giant
on head.
helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Waiting
it's a
for
head-
another fireball. sprinting
Forehead.
into it. Now he's
Alright,
got
running
the
one
giant
big
lord.
dodge right here.
Yeah.
Mm.
The giant
He's
lord,
going to
and
just
he's
remain
going
on this
to.
platform.
Yeah, he's gonna fight him up top.
With
There's
bow strats.
a few different ways to fight this guy. You can fight him down on the ground and just bait swipes, or you can just bait this one attack up here. This will take a little bit longer because you're using a bow, but it's also technically a little bit easier to deal with. So I guess this is what Drunky's going for. Oh, that's weird.
Yep. And we'll see Otz do this as well.
That's interesting.
He has 2 attacks up here, as opposed to a much more difficult move set, right? If you're fighting him down by his feet.
Exactly. A swipe and a slam. You just have to evade both of them. They're no biggie. There's not a big chance of getting hit here. They're very well telegraphed. Pretty easy to dodge. If you know
Right.
what
If
you're
he
doing.
was going to get hit, it would be on the run up, right? Through the memory.
And we
Exactly.
see two arrows per attack. Not being greedy this time, I guess.
He's used to the bow run, so he has to be very careful with the stamina management. That's why he's not going for a third. If he goes for a third, he's going to drain his entire stamina bar, which may put him in a disadvantageous position.
Right, I believe-
Disadvantageous.
Bad spot.
Words, man. Words.
I believe that Drunkard is actually the only one in the world, and this was recent, world's first bow only no hit run of DS2.
This is correct. He did this
Correct.
less than a week ago.
Less than a week ago,
But-
so that makes sense. But
who are the world first record holders for bow only in Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3?
McRaptor.
No.
No.
Xeno summon Squillakilla?
Those are the ones.
Oh, got it.
All right.
$10 to you, Colmer.
Did you know that you can
Correct
do
answer.
a bow run in Bloodborne?
What?
Yeah.
There are bows in Bloodborne?
There's one.
Nah. There's Simon's Bowblade, but you can't get that at the beginning, Rap. Come on.
You can get it pretty early.
What, is he going to fist everything down and then get the bow?
Why not?
You could have fist Luddy D down and get the bow later?
Why not? Or
All right,
just take it
okay.
into NG plus. You know,
That
Wanna-
is fair.
you want to be pure.
NG. If you want to be pure,
Yeah. You want to be a pure, wholesome man like Colmer.
a pure, wholesome Colmer boy.
Why, thank you. Why, thank you, Rap. I am a pure wholesome boy.
You are the most wholesome boy ever. I don't think I've ever seen another wholesome boy like you.
And he's,
Oh, I
he's
have.
even a man. Like,
I don't believe you, Faraz.
I don't think he's a boy.
I
Right?
have. I met another wholesome boy recently who is like a muscled Colmer, like
Okay,
a jacked
Are you
up
talking about Ben
Faraz-
Rice?
Faraz,
Ben
I really don't want to know any more about the story. I feel like it's putting the tournament at risk of being banned from Twitch. So,
Right. Okay. Sorry, Twitch. I didn't want to get banned
but parents, keep your kids away.
from Colmer.
What?
From Colmer. Oh man! All right,
Keep your kids away from wholesome boys on the internet.
we are getting through the Shrine of Amana. Oh man, it's a fun area.
Ridiculous RTSR setup in the business for McDrunkard over there. He can do this in a single jump. He is taking absolutely no risk though. He said if you're off by even just a couple steps, it's enough that the fall damage will kill you.
Yeah.
That's how it works, man.
Well, he's done it. Okay, coming up. So McDrunkard is coming up to the final boss room in the entire run through. So there's only the throne duo and Nashandra left for McDrunkard.
Wow.
gonna be
Oz has
interesting.
got Frog Mother Velstad, and then he's got all of Dragontown and Dragon Bros and stuff. You know.
Yeah, he's got quite a bit left. Yeah, so I think Otzdarva's run is a bit slower, even with the going offline thing and being a bit behind.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oz said he's not worried about time. Like originally he was, and he made it faster, but then after that he's like, no. He's even being extra careful here. With this lady won't attack you because she's a Healy girl. She just likes to heal.
Goodbye.
He even waves nicely.
All right,
to her.
we're going into
here we go.
probably the hardest
Defender,
boss.
Throne Watcher.
Oh boy, that was not a good start.
He's
It's
going after this
interesting.
with a bow as well.
Yeah, he's going for the defender first with the poison. Never mind, he's going to equally damage them, which is interesting.
Bring them
So
both down. Yeah.
He's
He
just
wants
gonna
to avoid
gonna
buffs.
bring the
He wants to
defender
avoid
down.
buffs.
I
Yeah,
believe
he's just
he
gonna bring
needs.
defender down first, just HP wise, and then focus all his attention on the Watcher.
Sure, I believe that he needs about 5 arrows or so of poison to actually make it proc.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so the poison has worn off on the throne defender already.
All right.
So right now he's going to focus all of his attention on the Throne Watcher until that's dead, and then burst it down defender as quickly as he can.
Yeah, and the of the two, the throne watcher is the dangerous one. So the chick, she is very scary, while the defender is just kind of clunky and has
Slow.
one attack. Yeah, really.
Yep.
Basically Simone Ornstein.
Yeah, throne defender can jump. She can do so many different things. While the watcher just kind of has that same combo over and over and over again. You'll notice he's also trying to kill them or to get their HP down at the same time. And the reason for that is because if you kill one and then you don't kill the other fast enough, oh god, the first one
Pokes, man, those pokes
will revive the other, which is a mechanic of this fight.
Yep.
Okay, so
All right,
Watcher is
weapon
dead.
button.
Watcher's
He's got her.
down.
He's got her.
And now he has to kill defender. What he can do here is he can bait the defender into attack so he doesn't go through the resurrection animation, just to make sure it doesn't happen. But other than that, he's got to keep her away, or sorry, him away.
Yeah, all he
buff,
needs
which
to
is
do is
good.
just burst them down with the arrows. He's very safe at a distance on this fight. So using a bow here is very advantageous, I think.
As long as you don't fall off cliff. There he goes. He's going to try and resurrect. He
I
switches
get in
the
there with the
rapier.
rapier. Too quick.
Way
One.
too little health.
Well done.
They're down. Nice.
One boss to go.
Yeah, Drunky
Nashandra.
is through. No problem. Nashandra is actually a little bit scarier than people may think. If you go into range of her little curse balls, you'll take damage. That's a hit. And she has really, really strange scythe attacks as well as lasers. So she's not that hard, but for no hit, she's a little bit scary. So he cannot get close to those things. That's why he's staying at a distance, because if he does, he'll take damage.
Comfy little opening with all the lightning arrows, right? Just whittling her down.
So why does he not poison Nashandra? Is she immune?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Nice dodge.
Okay, right through the laser. Right, that's one of 2 ranged attacks she has with the dark lasers.
You
Oh, we're
notice
getting-
that the double swipe, is it a triple? It is a triple. Okay, well done,
Yep, he can
Drunky.
punish.
Goes for
Speaking
the-
of double, we have a double boss fight going on. Demon of Song on the
Another
right.
triple. He can punish.
Good. No slam as of yet. She only has 2 close range combos, and Monkey's only
Ooh.
seen one of them.
Oh, Otz just got a ranged attack. Dodged
That's
it,
not
but
good.
That was
yeah.
not
well
fun.
done, Otz boy. Okay.
Chandra's
2 more
almost
hits.
down.
She's not doing anything. She's
Oh, get out of
summoning
there.
more.
Get out of
That's
there.
really bad. Yeah,
More
that's
curse
really,
balls?
really bad.
Yeah.
Switch to the bow. Yep.
Point blank summon. So he should be able to kill her here, no problem. Hopefully.
Ooh, that's a lot of attacks, but yeah.
Cannot get close. That's very dangerous positioning there.
Just gonna go
And
in
if
for
she-
one more hit.
The slam, his health doesn't go.
Oh,
He goes for the jump hit.
attack.
Oh, that's a
Nicely
GG.
done.
Beautifully
Oh.
executed.
Well done, Mr. McDrunkard. 2 hits, and now it's up to Otz.
Easy peasy,
That was really
lemon
good.
squeezy.
That was really good. That was a really
This
good run
is
by
the kind of thing
McDrunkard. He
that
fell
just
off a cliff, which
tickles my
sucked,
balls.
but other than that, his only hit was really
Ooh, Otz could have had Demon of Song there. He's a little late on that last attack.
Mm.
staying at a range 2 here, which is a little bit scary.
Protective
he-
foreskin.
He's avoiding that short range insta charge at all cost.
It's just gonna kill it with a bow. And GG, Demon Song is dead.
GG.
GG, Mr. Demon of Song.
All right. We got
Hey, have you guys heard the lore behind the Demon of Song?
It's a song demon?
Hilarious.
Is it-
No, it's horrible. It's like all of these girls singing in the entire Shrine of Amana. After you kill the Demon of Song, you can go to the right and talk to one of the girls near one of the altars, something. And she says, "Thank you for killing the Demon of Song. We've been singing for ages, and we've been forced to by the Demon of Song, and we're so tired of it. Thank you for making him stop singing."
Wow, that's actually that's worse than it seems.
Yeah, it's horrible, isn't it?
We still love you, Ott.
Oh man.
Drunky.
The rare missing point down of Dark Souls 2 right over there.
Oh, the bad
that's
manners.
good. That's good.
Blade, thank you for the sub. Back to back, man. 2 months in a row. Welcome back, sir. And 200 bits from Sobaka again. Thank you, Sobaka. Your name rhymes with Chewbacca.
You know what else it rhymes with?
No, what?
What the hell is
Look
McDrunkard
at
doing?
look at McDrunkard here, yeah.
All
He's
right.
just too good.
Guys, make sure you follow McDrunkard, twitch.tv/McDrunkard.
Oh, he can wiggle, man.
Yeah. It's getting wild.
Some
over
lovely,
there.
lovely moves.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. 10 subs coming in from
God.
Colmer. Colmer.
Colmer,
Dropping
man.
a sub bomb. Thank you, man. Holy shit balls.
What a
Truly,
guy.
the least incredible run by McDrunkard. So much fun to watch. So much fun to watch. Scary strats, man. But like he shows his mastery of this game. Unbelievable job.
Oh yeah, he
And
knows
please, the
it
least I could do
very
for
well.
let me for you guys let me come hang out with you and bug you on the
dude,
commentary.
Pleasure. It was a pleasure. You know a lot about this game, man. You did really well.
Oh, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. This was the game that taught me to love Souls. It
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just not everybody loves it, right? But I think it's a
Ooh,
great
look at
fun
that.
game. So
Likewise, McRaptor. Likewise.
Tiger
It's
coming
a-
with a sub as well.
it's a
Tiger, thank you, man. Another runner himself. I appreciate it. dude.
Tiger.
Oh,
Holy
Lord. Saint
gods.
Isaiah coming in with a 10 sub gifts as well.
What
Holy
a saint.
Holy
Oh, we got
shit.
Cal Cronin in there. Congratulations.
Oh, no. We got another 10.
Got another 10
What?
subs?
20 subs? Oh, my
20 gift subs.
God. Welcome
Jesus.
to the Raptor Pack, guys. Jesus Christ. Oh, Lord. Thank you so
Wow,
much.
that was cool. That was cool.
I don't have any of my alerts on, but I'm going to play one for you guys. That's what
You know,
get.
I actually saw Saint Isaiah at TwitchCon.
Did you?
Oh, yeah, you did. I think I saw a tweet about that.
Yeah, he's a very nice and handsome boy.
Thank you, Saint Isaiah. That was really nice of you.
This is the sub alert, by the way. Sorry to ruin your immersion. Okay, I'm done. Wow. That was amazing, guys. Thank you so much.
That was an awesome sub alert.
That was nutty, dude.
Children will love it, man.
Wow. This prize pool is going to get fat, man.
Yeah, man.
One of many, right? That makes SoulsBorne just such a wonderfully kind and welcoming community on Twitch. San Isaiah is just awesome. You guys, he's just the best.
Obviously. Don't we need 29 more of those sub alerts? Okay, at the end of the stream, I'll play all of them. I'll just put it on loop.
29. Yeah. Just play it and then leave the stream on.
Yeah,
Just go to sleep.
Just leave it on till tomorrow. You guys can just hang out and listen to the sub alerts the whole time, man.
Otz, you can notice, has a much more mechanical, much more
Oh yeah, you did
shall I say,
mention
diligent route through the Undead Crypt. Right, taking things down with a bow, using plenty of line of sight. He's in Red Tearstone. Right, he's primed for action here.
that.
He's ready to go, Mr. Colmer.
Man.
Ready to go get through all of that Agdane dialogue for the dark arrows, right?
Yeah, Lord and Savior Egdane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Egg Dane, the Viking
Egdane.
egg seller.
You know, I feel like Egdane was a disciple of Ape Jesus, and then he branched off because
I
he
agree
saw
with that.
delicious. Yeah, you do.
100%. Yeah,
okay.
no, it's like, yeah, for sure. They
Yeah.
were part of like the Catholic Church or something. They split off into their own thing.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that
Yeah.
was
So what's Ape Jesus' profession?
He's a healer.
Jizai. He's a Jizai,
He's a Jizai. Perfect.
Naysayer.
which is McRaptor for healer.
Wait, Cheeseye, as in he sells cheese?
That's not a thing.
That better be a thing.
I mean, people do sell cheese, but
yeah, but they're not called
Yeah.
Cheeseye.
Why are they not though? It's an awesome name.
Oh, okay, all right. We could call them Cheese Eyes.
why don't we ask
like that.
Cheese Whiz?
Cheese Whiz. How many
Oh, yeah,
Cheese
good
Eyes
point.
do we have in chat? How many of you cheese sellers are cheesy enough to
Yeah.
be on Twitch? Yeah.
How many cheese subs do we have in this chat here? Where's the cheese
There's
emotes?
one.
There we go, Singha. All right. Well, you're into this cheese situation.
Yeah, that's like the only cheese emote he currently has. I mean, he Halloween.
Okay. All right. We got some cheesy stuff. Oh
Love-
man, cheese did this Joker face the other day. That was,
Yeah,
that's
all of his
crazy.
emotes are Joker faces currently.
It's crazy, man.
Amazing.
The 4-piece is downright lovely.
Yeah,
Oh man.
I'm gonna enter it right now
All right.
if I can.
We are back to the 4 doors.
The Four Doorsmen.
No,
4 doorsmen of the
Oh.
apocalypse.
If you were a door,
Yes.
what color would you be, Raptor?
Blue.
Green.
Singha, man, you were on top of these questions for other people. Yeah. You
It's
are
like
just-
I've been waiting for somebody to
yeah,
ask
you
me this
are
my whole
ready.
life.
What? No, I just responded to you.
What's
Oh my
going on?
God,
Saint? Another
Saint
10
Oh, he
subs.
strikes again.
This guy,
Hide your
Oh,
memes.
man.
Hide your memes. Saint Isaiah's in
That's-
town. Oh boy.
Thank you,
30
man.
gift subs within 10 minutes. That's amazing. That is amazing.
Dropping eggs on everybody.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Is this the legendary Egg Dane we're talking
Yes, it's the egg day. Oh, you're right.
about? Oh my god! Otz.
Oh, that was fine. That was fine. That was fine.
He's fine.
Did you see what Otz did? He just sprinted through that place.
Yeah.
Colmer, you said he would take it slow and meticulous.
Oh, he
Still
doesn't,
alive.
This
he
is
doesn't do that
scarier.
on all boss runs. I'll tell you that right now. He does not do that on all boss runs. Risky
Oh,
boy,
amazing.
man. Risky boy.
Okay, we got the great
Alucard,
grandfather.
yes. Subs, tips, bits, all the stuff. McRaptor has a regular job. That's how I pay the bills. I stream for fun and the memes. And so we are raising money for the prize pool, as always. We've raised money for kids before, but FaraazKhan got very salty about that. So never again will we save children. We will only raise money for streamers.
I mean, you can save children. You just got to be upfront about it. I don't care. Like the children are fine, man.
What do you mean upfront about it? How was I not
Oh,
upfront about it?
Faraz, you should be so happy because your prize went to the children. Wow, you did a really good thing, Faraz. Wow, no one else could do it but you. No, that's not how it was at all.
Faraz, I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Colmer.
For what?
I'm not. I'm not.
I'm not proud of him. I know.
I don't know. I don't know if
Sing
this is something you should be proud about.
I was just kind of going out on a limb. I was hoping some validation, right, might change the
Here's the thing.
That was it?
the
You
sentiment
know?
around
No.
that discussion.
False
No.
pride? All
I
right.
don't care. I love Faraz. He's a great person, great streamer, great friend, and I don't give a shit that he doesn't care about kids. So
Kids are just.
if
you know,
I didn't
Oh,
have
coming
kids,
into
maybe I
Velstad.
wouldn't care about him either. So,
Coming into Velstad, that Flynn's ring's gonna melt him if he does this right.
bet Velstad doesn't have any kids.
he did. He's my great
Right.
grandfather.
Sorry. Yeah, that's why.
Well, you
He's
know
the
Velstad doesn't
grandfather
have Flynn's
of
ring.
Egg Dane, isn't he?
Look at him. Poking,
Exactly.
Look at that.
butt.
Oh man, Niall with the $50 for the prize pool. Not for the children.
Jesus.
Thank you, Niall.
Not for the children.
No kids will benefit from these dollars. Oh man, that's funny.
Okay. It's
Unless
a
I
GG
win.
on Velstadt.
Unless we win, of course. Then you
Unless you win. Yeah.
rules change.
Wait,
So if you
Oh,
don't win, all
right.
the money goes to.
if Hunter's Dream
what you're
wins,
saying?
then yeah, it goes all the kids. Oh man, it's okay.
Oh.
Seems like a bit of a long shot at the moment, but who knows? Things could happen.
It does, yeah.
Who knows?
I have one
It
word
might just
for you,
be
Mr.
mere myth.
McRaptor.
Yeah.
Bloodborne.
Oh, I know. It could all go south. All right, Faraz, I got a challenge for you, man.
What is it, Raptor?
How about if you win the prize pool, like your team wins, right?
Mhm.
You match my $100 and we donate money to some charity out there.
Why would I do that? Why?
Because you're never gonna win. It doesn't matter.
What? So I'm betting
Wow.
against myself?
I'm just kidding. All right.
What is that?
I will tell you what. I will tell you
How
what.
about this? Here, I'll make a deal with you. If we
Yeah.
win,
Yeah.
you take that money back from those kids and you give it to me.
No. All right.
No?
I'll
Okay.
tell you what.
Amazing.
If your team wins, I will donate $100 to some charity out there in your name.
I don't want that.
Too bad.
You could do it.
You can't stop me.
Yeah, I can't, but I'm not going to be like, wow, I'm so happy about that. No, that's a punishment.
All right.
That's a punishment for winning at
All
this
right.
point.
All right. Well,
Okay.
I mean,
So what is Otz doing here? At
I don't know.
Hmm.
He's
Well, let's see.
Oh, he might be leveling the bow. He might be leveling the bow.
Oh, I see. That's pretty useful for the Dragon Town.
Yeah, Dragon. Well, right after Dragon Town.
wait.
Hmm.
I forgot to mention too, guys. If you didn't know this, 100% of all sub revenue in Faraz's channel goes directly to the children. So make sure you
That's
sub to him
not
today.
true at all. There was a kid at a park and I curb stomped him. And then I took his money and so the
For
exact
us,
you
opposite.
know what?
Lunch. He was going to use that for lunch.
I don't care.
You know what? You know what,
I'm gonna
Faraz?
eat the concrete.
Faraz, I
What?
believe you.
That's good. Thank you for that. I'm not lying.
I try really hard, Faraz, to to get your back, but that's
No, you're trying to fit me in a mold that isn't me, Raptor, and
All right.
under the guise of yo, I got you back, man. Yo, I got you, bro. I got you, bro. It's like, I don't want
All
you
right.
to have me.
All right, let's move on. But I will say, Faraz, having you on commentary is one of the most joyful things in this entire tournament, and I mean that
Well,
100%.
Thank you,
Hmm.
Raptor.
You're welcome. Oh man, I really hope we can all meet up at TwitchCon next year or in Toronto
Oh,
for the live
man.
Hitless tournament.
You know,
But yeah,
I
is that
did
is
go-
that actually happening?
I did
Hell
go
yeah.
to TwitchCon,
Oh,
and you guys. Well, Raptor said he was going, but then he didn't. Colmer
go.
actually convinced me to go, and then he didn't. And
I,
Singha,
I twisted his arm. I twisted it
Well,
arm
I'm-
until
I'm
it fell off
stuck on
right like
the-
the rotten.
yeah,
I'm stuck on the other side of the pond, man. It's
Yep.
far.
Did you try swimming?
I did actually. I got about halfway and then I got tired, so I swam.
So, how many bosses do we have left for Otz? Can anybody do the math without the
so he doesn't
splits?
have his hit counter, but he has Dragon Town. He
Mhm.
has Throne Watcher. He has Nishandra, and that's
The memory. Right, he is Giant Lord.
Oh, Giant Lord. You're
Yeah.
right. So
So he's
4.
got 4. Okay, and 2 are in the same room, so he's got like basically 3 areas
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
All right, we're
Not to
closing
forget
in.
about the ancient dragon run-up, which is horrifying in and of itself.
Mhm.
And for those of us keeping track at home, I was looking when Otzdarva was menuing it. McDuff, he just got his rapier up to +10 at this point in the run. Right, McDrunkard had it before the first rotten kill.
Ooh.
Hmm.
We had some hippo action there, no problems.
I heard that hippo was a girl.
Really?
Hmm.
You know,
That
there's
makes sense.
it's interesting the amount of conjecture we have about the gender of ones and zeros. You know?
Oh, someone's gonna come and get you after for saying that, man.
What do you mean?
Someone's gonna. You just wait. Someone's gonna be like, "How dare you?
Okay.
How
All
dare
right.
you?"
No, I just think it's like so funny how we want to always know what these video game characters are all about, but that means it's a very engaging game, right?
Yeah, it's a very engaging DS2 game. We're gonna go through all the
PS2 game.
Aldia Keep. This is Aldia Keep, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Aldia's Keep.
Do you
And-
guys know who Aldia is?
No.
The Scholar of the First Sin, man.
Oh,
Oh
my
yeah.
God.
Aldia's he's a big flamey
wait.
boy. He's a big
That's
flamey
not-
boy.
This is where he lives.
There
I
has
thought
been
that was a forlorn.
yeah, there has been a disastrously low amount of forlorn invasions in this match.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Drunkard
Yeah.
dealt with that one forlorn very, very well, and then after that, he got scared and was like,
I just had a flash. Otz's chat's gonna go wild. What do you guys think? Is this gonna reignite Otz's desire to get the run?
Oh man, don't even say that.
Is he gonna? I don't know, man. This has got to be
McRaptor
bringing
thought
back
this-
memories, though.
Big, full, voluptuous cauldron and just stirred it right up.
But this is already doing that because like it's bringing back all these feelings and emotions. Look, I'm not saying this from like a sadist's perspective. I'm just saying like, how could you not be thinking about that right now? Like when I watch these runs, I think about what I used to do, and I'm like, oh man, should I do this run? It's very hard to like deny yourself that thought process, right?
Oh yeah.
I
mean,
would say so. But well, Oz also does really, really like this game. So
he does, which is the perfect kind of game to grind something crazy in, right?
You might be right, Raptor. Here, you might be right.
Why is Aslatiel not catching up to him?
Oh,
That happened to McDrunkard the other day.
I don't. Maybe she can't get past the stone dragon tail. I don't know.
He knows
Yeah,
something.
curious.
Aslatiel.
When he runs into that lever room, the invader disappears. So he runs in there to get rid of her and then runs back out to do that stuff.
And that is McDrunkard. Congratulations on the run, dude. Very well done.
Thanks.
Hey man.
GG, buddy. GG.
Hey,
Amazing
guys.
run.
I like
So
that.
much fun to
I like
watch.
that. The Mirror Knight backstep you did. I don't know if that was
You
intentional.
caught that? Thank
I
you.
caught
I'm
that.
honored.
I caught that.
That was
yeah.
beautiful, man. And
Yeah.
the forlorn skip, that ledge kill was amazing, dude. That was really nice.
Had
I want to
flex
take
for all
full
the
credit for that,
sponsors.
but that was a lot of luck.
Yeah,
I
that
don't-
was,
I don't want
was
to hear
quite
that.
The run.
It looked good. It looked premeditated. It's good.
It's
in my
just
book,
pure
man.
skill.
Absolutely.
And it's just so much respect for you guys. I feel like the learning curve in this run is just something else because there's so many instances of incredibly rare RNG, and the only way to learn how to manage all of those gracefully is just experience.
So let's have some real talk here before the boss for 3 seconds. Chat. Did some of you come in today wanting to watch the tournament but thinking, ew, DS2? And did some of you change your mind? 1-1, if you change your mind and you're like, you know what? DS2 is actually kind of fun watching, at least in a tournament environment. 1-1. Be honest.
A big no to begin
Everyone's
with.
like, nope, I'm only here for the memes. Nope.
Oh, Blueberry wearing it with pride. Shout out to Blueberry Brioche. We're in the DS2 Love with Honor.
What is
All right.
brioche?
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Tell me what brioche is.
It's a
Brioche
baked
is
good,
delicious.
isn't it?
That doesn't tell me what it is.
It's
It's
a
a
breakfast item.
custardy thing, right? It's like
Yeah.
a
No.
custardy pie thing.
Oh my
GG
god!
on
Did you
Guardian.
see?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see Oz just eviscerate that thing?
Look
man?
at that.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's the power of the Flint's ring.
I saw
The power of
some.
Flint's ring.
I saw plenty of
Amazing.
1-1s in chat there. There were some 2-2s. They're like, nah. Oh, so the 2-2s were actually like, I already like DS2. It sounds like.
Mm.
And then 3-3s like, I'm only here for Faraz. All right. All right. Well, and that's fair. Honestly, in this sort of environment, it's like one of the hardest things for streamers, especially if they do it full time, is when they want to play something else from what they've been doing for months and months and months, and people get very, oh, I don't want to watch you play something new. And the fact that some of you guys will come in and watch these guys play whatever they're playing, or you will change your mind about a game that you initially didn't like, I think is great. And chat should be commended for that because you guys are the real heroes here.
Thanks, Raptor.
Man, I'm kind of tearing up.
You're tearing up. I literally tried to cry after. I tried really hard. I put on the sound.
You're
of
like,
silence.
I don't have feelings though. Oh man.
I really did try. I almost got it too. I couldn't get a tear out. I got some water, some watery eyes.
You
but
got a little misty.
It wasn't enough. I didn't have enough time, and then I started singing to Colmer.
Gonna have to use that aged feather to dry your tears. Right? You
Yeah.
wave back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Look at the rope burn resistant hands of Otz's
Are we
character.
playing Tomb Raider or Dark Souls 2? What's going on?
Man,
No,
jeez.
that's the power of Flynn's ring.
Saint,
Jesus Christ,
Saint
Isaiah.
Isaiah again, another 10, man. Oh wow.
My
That
God,
was an
that's-
inspirational speech, apparently.
Yeah.
Welcome to the channel, everybody. We got a lot of members of the Raptor Pack now.
The Raptor pack. I like that.
Makes sense.
do raptors travel in packs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, they're pack hunters.
Got an alpha and a
Haven't
beta.
you seen Jurassic Park 2?
Charlie?
No, absolutely not.
Echo?
What? How have you missed the Jurassic Park movie?
Is this the new ones or the old ones?
No, the old ones.
Oh yeah, I watched it. I think.
The original one had the like 3 that were hunting together. The Jurassic World, the newer one, had the 4 that went together. Yeah.
I like that you know exactly how many there are.
I take note of Raptor
He likes raptors.
content. I do. I've always liked Raptors. I don't know why.
Also, shout out to the Raptors in the latest Jurassic Park movie as well.
Mm-hmm.
The latest one?
There's
Damn
only,
heroes, man.
there's only one
Damn
actually
heroes.
in the latest one.
Wait, you mean there's a second one past Jurassic World that's already been out?
No.
No, just Jurassic World, right?
Oh, right. Yeah, because they did mention they were going to make a new. I didn't realize if it was. I didn't know if it was out or not.
No, it's the first one with bad boy Chris Pratt.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
Bad boy.
You
Yeah.
can watch
But they're apparently
Jurassic
making-
Park
they're
on
apparently making a new
Netflix
one.
now, but right now we are watching Dark Souls 2. Sorry. I love Raptors, but I want Otz to get
Mm.
his
So
time.
the question is, does McRaptor like raptors more than Colmer likes penguins?
Ooh.
Did you?
Guaranteed, man. I mean, you
What?
you-
It's a
you just-
legitimate question.
You just totally baited me back into this Raptor discussion, but like, I sure as shit like them more. He's not named Colmer the Penguin.
Where's Super Tachi, man?
I don't know. Where is Super Tachi? She's in Brazil.
Oh God.
This
Ooh,
okay.
the only character in Dark Souls 2 with better iframes than Otzdarva coming right up.
Yeah.
Super Tachi.
This guy also drops a very rare weapon, and I don't freaking remember what it is, but I remember trying to get it so many times and make me so angry. It's like some sword or something. Somebody
Dragon
must
sword.
know.
It's a
Yeah, it's the
sword.
dragon sword.
Is that it?
Mm.
It's like a very
Yeah.
rare drop.
Yeah, it's a dragon sword.
Oh man, I wanted it so badly.
Yeah.
I'll never have it.
It's not the dragon sword. I made that up.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't.
Yeah. Okay.
It might be a dragon sword.
What do you, Raptor? What do you? Yeah, it actually might be. What do you think this guy's name is?
It's the Black Dragon Greatsword.
Is it actually?
Is it a great sword though, or is it like a regular like one-handed sword? I feel like it's like
a
a
great sword.
a
You could have
non-great
easily
sword.
missed that guy and hit one of the ads instead.
Look
That was
how,
actually
how
very close.
fast this
Oh.
guy is dying with Flynn's ring and poison, though.
Yeah,
like,
he's just
nano, man.
Just getting wrecked, dude.
Yeah. Hey, McDrunkard, while you're here, why do you not use poison on this guy?
I don't know.
I don't know. Because I didn't
Oh.
talk to
You're in
Gavlan.
close quarters
enough.
there, man.
Well,
Depends on
normally I can get repeated headshots on him, get the stagger, and you get all that bonus damage with the dark arrows. But this run, he just kept freaking rolling, and I didn't want to shoot him and then have him roll and the arrow go behind him and hit one of the guys on the sides, because if that happens, they all attack you. So I kept trying to angle myself to where if I did miss, that it wouldn't hit one of the guys in the back, and so that's what took up a lot of my time.
Clever.
Clever girl.
Another Raptor callback. All right.
Okay. So
That's-
Otz is
that's quite a
here and ready
face.
to go. McDrunkard, I want to ask you about your dancing.
It's dancing.
It's
You
dancing.
ask me about my dance?
I want to ask you about your dancing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you think? You don't like there's lights and there's different cameras and
And there's
Oh,
action.
man. And there's action. Yeah, that was a really good
Also,
dance.
production value shout out. Best close up W cam on Twitch, without a doubt.
That was good stuff.
Thanks.
Okay, so do you think Otz will take a hit in these next few splits, or do you think he's going to end with a 2? It's going to be a tie.
Tie, dude.
I think it's a tie.
Otz's Giant Lord is ice cold. Very similar to what we saw with McDrunkard in terms of strats, but very, very smooth.
Yeah, but we still got Throne Watcher and Defender.
When are they going to patch fall damage in this game? Like, it's so stupid, man.
That's a lot of damage, yeah.
What were they thinking?
I think
Probably
they just
physics.
they did so many things at once
Physics,
that they
come
didn't have
on.
enough time to polish absolutely
Hey,
everything.
Have you tried jumping out of a 2-story building? You're gonna take some damage. It makes sense.
McDrunkard died from like dropping like 7 feet down, dude. Like,
Yeah,
come
have you
on.
tried dropping from 7 feet down? You can
yeah,
easily snap
I
your neck
have.
from.
No, you're not gonna die.
Yeah, but at
Look,
the same
if you
time,
land on your head, you're going to break your neck, and then you're gone.
He didn't land on his head. He
You
landed on his
didn't
feet.
land
I
on
saw
his
it,
head.
man.
Yeah, it depends on where the neck is placed.
What do you do? Are you swan diving off of like
I
2-story
have-
buildings?
I have proof of it.
Obviously.
I have proof of it. Watch. He landed on his feet, man.
Easy. That's what feet are for, landing.
Yeah.
That's how walking
Look
works.
at that. That's what happens when you dive into shallow waters.
Please.
Ooh, what is Otz doing here?
He
He's.
just runs right in.
He's getting some extra credit, man.
Oh,
Wait, what? What's he doing?
is McDrunkard
I thought he would go straight
low
for
to
the memory.
people? Can people not hear him?
Maybe he's saying hi.
Hey, McDrunkard, say something provocative.
Testicles.
That's the first thing on his mind. He's like, Demon of Song, testicles. All right, cool. All right.
Semen of Dong.
See,
Oh God, no.
Faraz was playing like he didn't understand that was a big foreskin boss.
I don't. It's a frog, man.
All right.
Someone in chat said like, "Hey, if you think that's what it is, then you need to go and see a doctor."
Maybe I need to go see a doctor. I don't know.
This is a wake-up call.
All right. Otz is ready. Bright bugs spooled up. Dark arrows for giants, right? All giants always weak to dark damage.
Look at this
Flint's
damage,
rings.
Colmer. Oh my god.
Ugh. It's disgusting.
Yeah, it kind of is. And he's killing this ninja turtle too.
Yeah,
Well,
he
he
has to
killed-
kill this guy because the giant didn't get to kill it because the giant died too quick.
Mhm.
Yeah. He didn't think about that now, did he? He's dealing too much damage to giants.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Also, shout out to the arrows of Lordran for not, of Drangleic, right? For not, I don't know, obeying the laws of gravity.
Oh, because there's
I
no
love how you're
damage drop
shouting
off.
out random objects throughout the entire game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no fall trajectory. Right? It's just straight line like into the void.
It's hit scan, man.
That's true. Arrows in this game are actually really good, like way better than other games.
Yeah.
It's actually not hit scan, but yes, I agree. It should drop somewhat.
Ooh, he's going all the way. Oh man.
Yeah, he's gonna chill out here, wait for the headmet to roll past. Same as Drunky did.
It's a spooky headmet.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Or a helmet.
No, it's a headmet.
It's just a helmet.
It's just a helmet.
Forget the head that's like lodged in the helmet. It's just the helmet falling down if your name's
All
Singha.
right, one big dodge, one big dodge.
Boom. Got it. Good to go.
What do you
Safe
guys
ledge.
think that this giant lord's name is?
Giant
Keith.
Lord.
Keith?
Keith.
Reggie.
Toby.
Toby.
Nah, maybe.
He's a Reginald for sure.
No.
Reg-
I think he's a Stannis.
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 Baratheon.
Stannis. No, not that one.
Will Otz do the backstep?
Will.
Oh,
Odds, too.
that
Yeah,
was
you can totally backstep
y'all
this.
assuming
Sick.
gender. I'm gonna go with Margaret. I'm gonna go with Margaret.
Margaret.
she has
Alright.
no chesticle.
Chesticles? What? What? All right.
Drunky, was the backstep intentional? Like, did you do that? And you're like,
Of
I
course
want
he
to do
did.
this? Or
I was
was it?
practicing it during your runs.
You were practicing? Oh my god. Okay. So that was a Geno stylish
Swag.
Yeah, but I got karma for it.
You did. You got
Sure
You
did.
got cliffed.
The game gives you one, man. It gives you exactly one, and you used it on that backstep.
Everybody gets one.
Okay, man. Giant Lord Margaret is down.
GG.
Goodbye, Marge.
Bye, Margie.
All right.
Ott said as he traversed to the crotch of the next giant.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going on.
Loots the crotch and then leaves.
Tell me this isn't a fun game
It's an amazing game.
to watch and to cast and
It's easier to cast than DS1 for sure. I will say that. And it's easier to cast than DS3 after we've done it so much.
DS1's actually clunkier in a lot of ways, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
for
DS1 is.
It's glitchier and
emptier as well.
empty.
I think-
No, the thing about
what-
yeah, exactly.
What do you mean empty? Let's explore this
No,
empty
Like
concept.
DS2 is a lot more dense in terms of there's so much everything, you know?
Yes.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
bright
So
bugs and
even
this
if
and
even
that
if there's a gap, you can fill that out with so much complex talk, like how does this work, how does that work? You can keep rambling on about all the mechanics that goes down. Dark Souls 1 doesn't really have that sense.
And Dark
So
Souls 1
even though-
has a lot of running sections where you're just running.
Yeah.
What do you do? You just
You're so
run.
right.
Well, we
There's
always
also less that
find a way
needs
to fill up the time. But yes, there is a
Mm.
lot of running.
Mhm.
Colmer.
Honestly, so far
There's also
throughout all these tournaments,
I called on Colmer Singha. Just kidding.
It's true, Singer. That's number 3 this time.
what?
Hey, Raptor,
come
what's your
on,
favorite? And
gentlemen.
Singer's like, I love cake. And it's just like, wow, Singer, man.
Look, I do love cake.
Yeah. Or Raptor's like, hey, Froz, what do you think about this? And Singer's like, well, hey, man, I think this is a good fight, and I love cake.
Look,
It's-
I have opinions about cake. Is that okay?
It's all right,
I knew
man.
this was going to be a delightful experience from the moment I came into the Discord and got serenaded by none other than FaraazKhan.
Mhm.
I
It's
was
just been nonstop action ever since.
singing my lament.
All right, Colmer, you speak first. I'll speak never.
That's not true. I don't believe it.
Singha,
Sure.
you're a nice boy.
You too, Colmer.
Not gonna lie, I don't remember what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And
Neither
it
do
probably
I.
wasn't that important.
Oh yeah,
I can assure you it
remember
wasn't.
exactly what I was going to say.
That's a dragon over there, by the way.
Is it?
No.
There is a dragon literally to the left and a little bit behind Otzdarva right now.
Look at these jumps.
Right there.
He's taking the risk. That's not a.
That's
okay.
a
I'm not seeing a dragon.
You guys never learn.
Hmm.
Amateurs.
Anyways, what I wanted to say was, now that I had the chance,
Mhm, mhm.
what I wanted to say is, so far throughout all these tournaments, I think Dark Souls 2 has been the most fun to cast, honestly. I'm going to go out on a limb and say exactly.
I would say it's close to a tie for me between Dark Souls 2 and Bloodborne, I guess.
Hmm.
But
Porn McDrunkard.
yeah, I'm not
But
sure.
Bloodborne, or rather,
Yeah, I-
Dark Souls 2 has more downtime, right? But it also has like more, for the purpose of the no hit run, more content to discuss, like to sort of fill that up. Bloodborne is
Yeah.
just action, right?
True.
No problem, Jiker. It's actually a gifted sub, probably from Saint Isaiah. So thank you to Saint. Saint, you gifted like 3 billion subs, dude. Thank you so much for that. And everybody else who's contributed to the prize pool as well and supported these tournaments. I appreciate it, guys. I mean, obviously the number one thing is just to show up. Like, just show up. It's free. It's fun. That's what we want. But, you know, if you can support financially, it just makes the whole thing more fun. And it makes Faraz shut up for a little bit.
What?
What?
What does? What? People come in here and that makes me shut up?
No.
Okay.
Move.
Hey, look, it's a boss fight.
We're in
Oh man,
the hardest boss left.
right, bugged up. Arrow opener. He's going for Watcher there, trying to get her health down.
So what is he
And,
going to do? Is he going to focus some attention with poison arrows on the defender, or is he just going to burst down?
It's very focused on Watcher, right? Or on defender. Watcher.
Ooh.
Oh God.
He
English.
is hitting it with poison arrows.
Yeah.
That Watcher running attack, man, it's fast.
No, he's putting some work in. All right. So it looks like he's going to do a little bit differently than Drunky.
I think this works because of Flynn's ring, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah. Oh, missed that shot there.
The triple.
Jumping on in there with that
Oh,
lightning
man.
sword. She is a mean girl. Yeah, so Defender has like 0 health taken away, basically. But I guess it won't matter because of his damage. Is he going to go in then with the rapier? No, he's...
The Mick,
I think
the
you
Mick
have to.
rapier. Excuse me.
the McRaptor. No, it looks like he switched off. We got a ranged attack there with the lightning. That's okay. She is dead now.
I've actually never seen that in my life.
We are in a race to kill the Defender now. This is what is he doing? Is he gonna do the res cancel, or what is he waiting for?
So he can technically keep baiting attacks and making him not res.
Just blocked.
Yeah, he's just blocked. But I don't know if he's going to be able to pull that off. He can also switch to the McRaptor, sorry, and and kill him pretty quickly. He needs to get him to at least 2/3 health. Okay, no, he's gonna revive.
Remember, he just upgraded the rapier to
look
plus
at
10.
that
The damage is
damage!
going to be even more.
He just
insane.
waited for him to
Holy
res, and then he
shit.
just wrecked him. Wow, dude.
And he has Flynn's ring, right? Yeah.
Man.
Oh, is he? Oh, he popped another bright bug. Okay.
Yeah. Man, Flynn's ring is just absurd.
It's good damage, man.
It's pretty good. It's pretty
It's
good.
good damage. Good damage.
Oh man, nicely
Yeah,
done.
it pops that right away. Yeah. So he walked in there to make sure that the curse orbs spawn at that exact position rather than a little bit closer. If Nishandra walked a little bit before using that attack. And we're going to see the exact same thing. Oh, we got a slam this time with Drunky. He might just go for an entirely bow fight. I'm not sure. Never mind. Just as I said that.
There
Okay.
it is. Switches to the McRaptor.
Yeah.
All right.
Getting slams and swipes are a little bit hard to differentiate.
Yep.
More curse summons, so that's... Oh, no, sorry, an explodey thing.
Explodies.
The Nito scream.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, big opener there. She uses that.
Laser.
Yeah,
Wow.
like 6 or
Hit,
7 hits
wreck,
off.
Look at
hard,
that.
Good
Just
stamina
a-
regen, and he's playing it safe, though,
GG.
which is good.
GG, 2 hits
Easy
each.
win.
McDrunkard and Otzdarva have
hits
finished.
a
2
piece.
hits
Wow.
each.
So you guys
DS2.
didn't know about this little rule here. Now you have to fight in PvP to decide who gets a 1-hit penalty. JK. Nicely
Oh.
done, guys.
Really well done.
Man.
Really well done.
Man.
That's really solid.
My favorite
Well,
part
well
was the
done.
black
That's right.
step.
Great competitors.
Oh, well, Otz just
Oh, he
threw
killed
away his
himself. That's a
victory.
10-hit penalty.
What just happened?
No, he just jumped off.
Oh, okay.
He's made a huge point about, I don't believe that, as soon as the bosses are dead, the run is over. So he makes a point about sort of killing himself at the end.
I'm so sorry for the delay. I'm very sorry. It was a weird
Hey,
glitch
man.
that's happened to me one before.
That's okay.
You don't have to, you don't have to be sorry,
how-
Oz. You did well, man.
Thank you. I'm very sorry to my team. I tried to prove a point because I was explaining my run. I was like, don't do this or this guy will aggro. And I aggroed him. And he hit me twice. The big no-no. How did it go for McDrunkard?
2 hits.
2 hits.
We tied,
Right.
man.
That is wonderful. That is well done,
Right.
McDrunkard. Where were they?
Oh, I don't want to talk about it.
All right, don't tell me. I'll watch it later. It will be fun. Yeah, I'll watch it later.
Thank
you so much.
I can put a clip up right now, actually.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna watch this whole thing later. Probably it will be fun.
Well, just, for everybody else who wants to watch him die from like a 3-foot fall.
What? Seldora? That's killed you like 30 times in your practice.
Nah, it was Shrine of a Mana. He died
Oh,
from
I heard-
falling. Literally not.
He must have. He must have primed it earlier in the run with like a hairline fracture, and then like he fell a couple feet, and things just got out of control.
Yeah.
Well,
Internal
that's
bleeding.
unlucky.
You gotta be careful
Damn,
there, man.
My run was like RNG Jesus. No forlorns. All bosses were pretty nice. If I hadn't fucked that up, I think it would have been an easy 0 hit.
Oh, I got a
As easy
forlorn.
as it can get, really.
Yeah. You both did
How did it
really,
go for
really
you?
well.
Did he get any forlorns? Anything nasty?
Mm-hmm.
Black Gulch,
Oh,
man. He got the
man.
Gulch.
And how do you deal with him? Did you just kill him with arrows?
Dude.
I did the drop and stagger off the cliff.
Nice, good job. That's what I would have done. Well played, McDrunkard. Well played. You'll make your team happy. Now, if we're tied, I guess that still leaves like a gap of 9 points. They're gonna have to fucking get the finger out.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Very, very impressive. 2 hits. That's really good. Well done, McDrunkard, and thank you everybody for watching. It was great.
Yeah,
Oh,
good job, man.
Did I look really funny in the thingy? I didn't even read my chat or anything. This
Can
time
you
I
vote-
was super focused.
Can you look concerned for me for a second?
I can do my best. Sure. Is that good?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that works.
Okay.
I think the only time I saw something even close to concern on your face, Otz, is when you looked over and your lock-on switched and we saw that other enemy.
No. I was explaining precisely that you don't want to lock on there because it can happen. I was like, don't do this because then this can happen. I was like, wait a minute. Why the fuck did I just shoot the other fucker that is in... Those guys are crazy. Like, you don't want to deal with them. Like, it wasn't even a mistake. I was just explain. And it just processed. I just realized in my mind that, you know, it was actually in a tournament that I was doing. So yeah, it was extremely shameful. I'm very, very sorry again, but I'm happy about the rest of the run, and I'm also happy that McDrunkard did 2 hits. That's pretty impressive.
Told you I wanted to tie.
Yeah, dude, you got it. You got it. Now the rest of the team is gonna have to.
2 great runs, 2 great runners. Even just watching you guys go ahead, it's just so clear like how much you guys love this game, and I think that makes the matches so much more fun to watch.
Thank you, I appreciate that. I think McDrunkard will appreciate it too. We've really sunk a lot of time into this godforsaken game.
Yeah,
it's one that will, yeah, you know, like 4,000 hours, and I still get a fallen in a spot that I had never seen before. You know what I mean? It's like there's so much more to account for. But it was very, very fun. I felt absolute, like, once I got into it and I started talking to myself, it got me hit, sure, but you know, I felt great. That was a great experience.
It was an amazing experience. I loved watching it. I had fun in Demon Souls. I admit I had even more fun in DS2, man. It was.
It must have been even pretty much, right? Because it must have been like 1 hit and then 2 hits.
You guys were
that must have
basically
been fun to watch.
Neck and neck the whole time, and
I'm glad we put on a good show. I think that's the most important part.
Agreed. So now McRaptor, the tiebreak is sudden death, Dark Souls 3 any %, right? That's how that works?
No, I think we have to go into the 3rd DLC.
Oh, nice, nice.
Ivory King, yeah.
Oh man, I hear that's a tough boss.
Let's go right into boat only to settle
right,
this.
I'm not feeling so good, guys.
We'll see, guys. We'll see you later.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. It was
Take
pleasure.
care, you, buddy. GG.
Raptor, you gotta take a shot with me, by the way.
Oh, we're doing a shot?
Yeah.
All right.
You brought it up.
Really?
Hold up. I'll be right back.
All right.
I'm gonna have to do this on cam too to prove that I did it.
Hey, I'm in.
All right, Singha, you get your shot ready. We're about to go back into the cave, take a shot, and we'll say some goodbyes and all that. We will be back on, of course, tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern, guys. Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, with all these guys on the screen right there.